Hello everyone and welcome! We are Ketchup and Mustard and welcome to week 1 of Massive Strike Top 8. This is an EU online tournament series that the two of us have put together with of course a ton of help from Nuji. Massive shoutouts to Nuji for helping us with the brackets and everything on the back end. This is a weekly online tournament series for EU and CIS currently. We could maybe open it up to more in the future, but the whole point of this is pro competition practice. The MK Pro competition has been now announced, revealed. The first event is East Coast Throwdown this weekend, and we know there are tons of weekly tournaments in the same kind of pro comp format that North America has, and we wanted to do something similar for EU, and here we are. This has been a fantastic tournament so far today. We've had some fantastic matches and a great top-level top 8 of some of the best EU has to offer, ready to go. And we have a lot of fun to look forward to, I believe. As we're starting off with our first match is going to be GothamCityGoon versus AWP in a bit of a UK showdown with players such as Disarted, Fabz, Anas Bananas, Kanimani, Thunderbolt J2, and MKJavier. Welcome and waiting to play very soon. So, do enjoy yourselves. I hope you're comfortable because we have a good top 8 ready to go, and I'm really excited for it.
It's just nice to be doing this again. Just giving the European scene a little bit of that pro comp practice, I think, is what matters here. Because, honestly, just giving people access to a tournament that is pro comp rules, getting yourself as ready as possible for when pro comp kicks off or wherever you are. You know, we know the pro competition has a wide variety of online tournaments, and there's quite a few different territories that are covered in those. We have just received, oh my good God, we have just received a hefty amount of gifted subs. Holy crap.
What? Okay, well, that's definitely thrown us off a bit because we've kind of just casual 50 gift out of nowhere thanks to Khadgar. What on earth? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
My goodness. We're just waiting for you to join, Ryan. And then we'll get going.
Apologies, I was
not again.
I was waiting. I don't know. I got thrown off by the gifted subs. I can blame it on that.
I will say I have turned off the alerts because for 50 gift subs, that's going to be playing for like the next 30 minutes, and that's going to interrupt the entire set. Okay, so you were too late. The match has started. You have to miss the first one.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, thank you so much for the 50 gifted. Good lord. I literally massively appreciate it. Thank you so much. But if you are watching this and think, hey, online weekly competition, getting ready for pro competition rules and everything, because we are running the pro comp rule set. We are running what will be the standard for pro comp moving forward. If you want to get involved and you are from EU, in our Twitch, go to !Massive Strike, join the Massive Strike Discord, where you can sign up every week, get involved, play your matches, and have some good time with us.
And from a YouTube side, I will say that anyone watching this there, as that is my domain, I will link all necessary stuff in the description and pinned comment of this video. So it looks like we're starting our first match here. GothamCityGoon, who has been really championing the Johnny Cage and Kung Lao mixture, was pretty much the first Cage I saw using this. Although now it's extremely common amongst many Johnny Cage players. And AWP, who plays a really high-level Raiden. In this tournament, we've seen Raiden with Cyrax, and we've seen Raiden with Sector. The Sector combination was one of my personal favorites, not because I'm predictable, but because it really works well for Raiden and is incredibly fun to play and watch.
All right, there's the duck. Quite a comeback to be made, but we are spending the Fatal Blow straight away. I mean, to be fair, not a lot of resources here to go with, so if you want a lot of damage, this really is the best way to go about it. And I think also bypasses the ability to break, I guess, beforehand.
If the sound has disappeared, let's not forget this game does sadly still have some bugs regarding sound on some matches.
No.
It doesn't stay the whole time.
The sound hasn't disappeared at all. What are you talking about?
I saw someone in chat say, where did the sound go?
I think they were talking about the alerts, because obviously if I didn't disable the alerts, we'd be getting the gift noise throughout the entirety of the set. And obviously, you know, probably not the most VOD-friendly thing. Although I do massively appreciate the subscriptions, chat. Thank you so much, Khadgar for the 50, and Nicorus, thank you for the Prime. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. That support is massively appreciated. But of course, back to the match. Okay.
I mean, AWP was off to a really good start. It just obviously looks like we're in the process of tying things up here with the Cage. Raiden, one of those just, I mean, look, if we're looking at momentum in Mortal Kombat 1, there are definitely 2 players or
Nice.
characters that personify that. And I think Raiden and Cage are absolutely 2 of those.
I mean,
with
Raiden Cyrax is just a steamroller. You know what I mean? Like, he honestly can, because he starts his game plan off so little. If he's got the resources, if he's got the cameo ready to go, you know, it can very quickly escape you even on block. But obviously someone like GothamCityGoon, ready with the flawless blocks, has played enough of the game to be very ready for these extremely common and popular teams. Oh my god. No! Oh, I thought we lagged out. I just saw in chat, hang on a minute. I'll mention that in a minute. I'll mention that in a bit. My god. Chat, you're so distracting with all of this amazing support. Alright, okay. Now, I will say GothamCityGoon is one of my favorites to win this entire tournament. He's come to both of our offline events, kind of in the Midlands of the UK, won both of those, grinds the game non-stop, always in the Combat League, really high on the leaderboards. But of course, no stranger to that regular online competition. Still, though.
And let's not forget, too, staggering the standing 2 for Raiden. It's one of the few individual normals that's plus on block. It's only slightly plus.
Oh,
really
and there's the brutal.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do so much censorship, aren't I?
Well,
I'm gonna have to put in the overtime on this one.
Well, on the off chance you are going to have to edit it, allow me to take a minute to just say a gigantic thank you to ZircuitGG for the 7-month resub, and of course Team Panther with a 25 gifted out of nowhere. I don't know what we did to deserve all this generosity, chat, but honestly, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it tremendously. Thank you very much.
Well, as I am in the lobby now, I can actually watch this.
Oh yeah, you can actually commentate in real time. How about that?
I can. But a great start there for GothamCityGoon with that Johnny Cage.
I only just realized these weird goggles he's wearing.
I hate it. I hate it when Johnny Cage players put the goggles on because it never looks good.
I mean, with this coat, I don't think it does it any favors.
All right, there's that reactionary shadow kick all ready to start things off. And I mean, these are 2 characters that just absolutely want to establish their own game. You know, Cage.
Oh my god. I will be honest, there's a lot of Cage players going around right now. I have not seen a Cage quite like GothamCityGoon when it comes to hitting that launcher as a whiff punisher. Like, actually unrivaled in the accuracy in how often that hits.
And
my
that
goodness.
round
And the taunt end too.
Steamroll. An absolute steamroll of a round there for Cage. And with your opponent in the corner, you kind of have to take that with a pinch of salt versus Raiden, as the air electric fly is, you know, one of the better corner escapes in the game. Oh! Tries to dash in. The flawless block.
That was no flawless block. No. That was an up block.
Yep. That was definitely an up block. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about.
It is 1-0, chat. Sorry, you're right. I was distracted.
Oh, man, we're all over the shop right now, aren't we? Really good flawless block, though, from that forward 2 string for the Raiden. Oh, hesitation. AWP gets the jump in, but then realizes halfway through, wait, there is a low hat on the floor. I got to stop here, and still gets punished. And that's just big damage. Doesn't overcommit to that forward 2.
Yeah, it was smart of AWP to not overpress there. That could have been disastrous. Oh, there's a confirm. Is that enough? Surely that doesn't end it, right? No, but Chip, how do you avoid the incoming? That might be it. That might be it. Oh, and that is going to be enough.
I mean, the low hat just becomes even scarier with Cage in that respect, because low hat on block, it's +2. However, Cage with the 6 frame down 1. I mean, like, if you want to challenge and press a button there ain't no way that 6 frame down 1 is going to lose. There's no chance.
No, but even think about it. It's like 9 frame forward 3, so your 7 frame down 1 might trade with it if you're both on the same, if you both press at the same time. Like Johnny Cage does more with +2 than almost any other character in this game. And low hat just gives you that on demand. And from a range, gives you a way in. You can hold it, do a shadow kick, make it safe on block. You can use it for setup. When you get a knockdown, you have a crumple, so you can turn that crumple into low overhead with a jump in. Like, you don't need to use any other move with this team. Like, it's actually a detriment, I think, to use the spin or the teleport, because then it just puts the cooldown on the not fast one. You know, I think this really is just maybe the best user of low hat in the game is Johnny Cage.
Now, AWP has changed. I keep wanting to say changed variations. I got to unlearn this MK11 commentary. The Sector cameo coming out to play. And I got to say, Raiden and Sector is a really, really cool combination. Huge damage. The up missile is wonderful in a lot of different situations. That forward 4-3, hit confirm that into a full combo, and that is absolutely going to be that first round. I love Raiden and Sector, and AWP is the only Raiden I've seen that uses it so far.
Oh, punish. That was going to be good damage too.
Yeah, but not even giving AWP the chance to spend the meter first. Like, we want to shut that down pronto.
Damn, chat. Thank you very much for the level 10 hype train, by the way. Good lord.
Challenging on Wake Up.
And
Mid has other plans for that. Oh, it's the fact that instant shadow kick sends you so far back that it can still introduce a jump in, low overhead, hard to blockable. The 2-1. Not that it really matters here, because we are just chipping that damage away piece by piece. Even if that passive for Raiden were to activate there, you're not getting saved from that much of a deficit. So 1 round apiece.
I love the way that Goon is going for so many like low hats into shadow kick, like instant shadow kick, to make you want to sit there. And the second you sit there, he just jumps at you instead.
That's a difference in the matchup. The EX version of that down back 3, the Storm Cell. It is safer on block if you do the EX version. Cage's shadow kick will still have no trouble punishing that whatsoever. Now, Sector cameo going to be gone for quite a while. Here comes a shadow kick again. That's a free punish.
Of course Johnny can punish it. Of course Johnny is punishing EX Storm Cell. That shadow kick. 8 frames, baby. And again.
Here it comes again.
Yep. That is actually so strong.
Change your use of the move. It does totally change your use of the move. Now Cage has that guaranteed answer.
Oh no, the drop. Couldn't convert from it properly. Hang on, hang on. Breaker just built. No, he just got the break. AWP even went for the instant fatal blow, but just built enough.
All right, a missile is ready. This missile now existed to cover the advance of that electric fly.
Oh, nice, nice. Uh-oh.
Oh, all right. Wait a minute. Star power.
I like the way the AWP is going for those forward 4s, though. He's trying to catch out the... Oh, that right there. The shadow kick. No, couldn't find anything off it. It's rare enough you see Johnny build star power. Couldn't flawless block in time. Gets it this time. Oh, on the punish, on the telly punch. Damn, you know what? I completely agree with AWP's decisions at the end there, but GothamCityGoon, as always, one step ahead. That shadow kick, man, the utility, the ability to just punish so much from so far, always. Damn. As a player that's put a lot of time into Johnny Cage, I tell you.
Johnny Cage gets mad in the story when they knock over one of his vases. He just crashed a car in his own house. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah, but he did
strong 2 from me. That's a strong 2 from me.
Maybe it wasn't his car.
True.
All right, but that's it for match number 1 in this top 8 as we swiftly move on to match 2, which is going to be Disarted versus Fabz.
And this could be really good. So we saw both players earlier today. Disarted was rocking the Baraka with Cyrax, you know, a very, very popular competitive team at the moment for obvious reasons. But Fabz, who is playing the Kenshi with the sub. So we're going to be looking at a very meta lineup.
No, Fabz
here.
was Kenshi Cyrax.
Oh yeah, it was Kenshi and Cyrax, yeah. I'm thinking of the stream clips. I've always seen Fabz play the Sub-Zero.
Knowing Fabz, he probably plays both.
I mean, if you're going to be a high-level Kenshi player, you're going to learn all the cameos that work, for sure. Let me know when I've got the invite, by the way, so I don't miss it. It'll be good to jump in.
What's the Disarted again? I keep getting given the wrong... Yeah, I keep getting given the wrong name.
And this is just merely an early look into competitive Mortal Kombat 1 today, as we have, as of this stream being live, tomorrow is East Coast Throwdown Day 1.
Oh, you're right.
And, you know, as of just to not confuse anyone that might be watching this at a later date, you know, tomorrow is that first day of the first pro competition event. And I am, with these offline major events, I am so curious always to just see what people are using, because we have a fair idea over some players. We've heard whispers that other top level players, although they've been streaming and they've been playing in tournaments, there are some that still have some characters and teams close to their chest that they've been saving for this weekend. And others are players that you just straight up might not have had a chance to see much. And that's...
There are a number of players. I know, especially in North America, there's constant weeklies and constant, like, almost every day of the week now, I think, there's some competitive action to watch. But there are a lot of players who just have not been entering because they want to save it for the Pro Comp. And the Pro Comp is beginning, so there are a number of players who have been grinding but not competing because they've been waiting, they've been saving it.
Pretty sure it's about 300 players signed up.
Yeah.
For East Coast Throwdown, so that's going to be a really, really, really decent amount of players. But it's all the different storylines, it's the different characters, it's the different play styles. They make those events just such a wonderful experience, either as a player or especially, I think, a spectator.
I will definitely find it funny if everyone's been so hyper-focused on complaining about, like, Raiden and Johnny and Baraka just for Sonic Fox to win it with Raiden. I will find that funny.
Look, I mean, Ninja Killer's going to be there, and I don't even know who he plays. I have not even the closest idea who Ninja Killer is currently playing.
There we go. Wait, hang on a minute. Baraka Kung Lao. Okay. This
interesting choice. Not one I've seen a huge amount of, but Lao, I can't think of a character he wouldn't work with.
So you don't get safety from, like, you don't get the ability to, like, plug gaps with ambush utility. Not truly, but Baraka gets, like, low hat mileage very well. Very well.
I'm looking forward to seeing Deoxys with that Nitara, you know. That's what I want to watch.
Yeah.
That's a character I'm looking forward to seeing. But right now, Disarted with the Baraka and Kung Lao. Now, when you look at Baraka, most of the time you think of the Cyrax just, you know, two peas in a pod. Baraka on his own is a different kind of character, where he is a bit more unsafe. He is a bit more risky. Some cameos can still give him massive damage, but Cyrax really enables so much of that. So I'm curious to see what the Lao's going to give here.
Okay, there's a corner.
Much of a chance, because it is Kenshi things at the moment.
Oh,
challenging
the weight. Oh,
that wake up was, look, for the love of God, I might lose this round anyway. Just get off me. Oh, that's standing too.
That was a beautiful corner sequence, though, from Fabz. That was literally like, I get the corner once and it's game over.
Yo, Fabz has been cooking. I mean, Fabz has always been fundamentally really strong. If back in the MK11 days, I'd see the Cassie, lots of reactions, lots of fundamentals, and good neutral. And now Kenshi is just such a filthy character at a high level. You can apply a lot of that and just get such reward on a successful hit.
Nice tech. Safe, okay. Yeah, I like the standing one there. Oh, punish, though.
The battle of Baraka standing 2 versus Kenshi forward 2. Oh, the grab!
Yeah, I definitely think, no, I definitely think Decide was expecting Fabz to just block the low hat. And now once again, corner.
That was a lovely way to combo into Sento, by the way, because now it's going to be party time for a hot minute. Overhead, watch your head. There's the break. Looking for an anti-air, maybe. Not sure. Wake up down 1. Deceptively fast buttons in this mode. The sweep, as now Sento stance, is gone. But with Fatal Blow, oh, that's not going to beat the dash.
Wait, no!
The jump?
Disarted.
What did you do?
It actually looked like Disarted chose to jump after the Fatal Blow was used. That didn't look like Disarted had already committed. I wonder if that was just a mistake.
I think it might have been, because I saw movement and then a jump. That jump was not instant.
No, it definitely didn't look like it.
Any chance we could change next week's tournament for weekends? So the day of the tournament is something we're happy to play by ear, but we can't really change the whole day just for one player. It's like availability.
Speak for yourself.
Really
I've been saying pretty much exclusively that Thursdays is pretty much locked in. Thank you very much. The time is what I'm open to change.
Hey, look, I'm talking about in general, right? And my point of not changing the day
just casually telling everyone the exact opposite of what I've been saying. Thanks.
No. I didn't mean it like that. What
do you mean didn't mean it like that? There's no other meaning.
With Liu Kang's help,
there is, if you really think about it.
Azerbaijan, you happy now? You've made us argue.
Mate, we were going to argue anyway. There's no avoiding that.
That's true. Anyway, how's it going, Azerbaijan? Much love.
Anyway, didn't really have much of a chance to see Kung Lao in action there. However,
no, but Decide is sticking with it, so he is confident.
Understanding that the Sento stance is down, so we have to confirm into a regular launcher here. Oh my god.
Oh, hello. That was clean.
It does such a good job of stopping the jump all the time. And now the meaty grab. Lovely throw check there from Disarted.
I have never seen such mileage from Kenshi uppercut.
All right, hang on a minute. Oh, that break. That was a no messing around breaker. But instantly with the jump in with the up block answered back. Baraka may not hit as hard with the Kung Lao than Cyrax, but the fatal blow is now still a very likely option, and it's not even going to be needed.
That was just a straight up jump in. I wonder what... Did Fabz just go for the wrong anti-air? Does down 4 normally anti-air in this stance? I'm not sure.
Either way, it didn't bloody work.
And there's the catch. I thought the Disarted is actually really slowing it down with Kung Lao, though. Not like opting not to go in a lot of the time, just accepting low hat. Oh, big jump in again. Damn, this has been a match of just straight up jump 2 from Disarted.
Meaty in with that back 3. A delayed wake up from Fabz, able to bypass that. Flawless block on the low hat. Let no chip damage go unchallenged. Whole thing. That low poke there. And the frame data on Kenshi when he's in his like sword stance is so weird. Deceptively fast.
Oh, the patience. Oh, that caught.
Kenshi, that was just straight up a man and his sword and nothing in between. And he threw down.
He's just cutting him up. Ironic.
Oh, no tech on that throw though. I was about to say no combo, but there is no Cyrax to be had here for Baraka. You're so used to seeing Baraka in tournament with Cyrax, it's weird seeing anything else.
We're so used to seeing Baraka Cyrax damage that you forget that Baraka's hitting close to 400 for a touch by himself anyway. Like, his damage is not low without Cyrax. Like, not at all. It's just not 500 per touch. Yeah, calls out the block. That's not true safety, but Fab still. Slight hesitation, gets Sento out, and now it's party time, back to the wall. This is dangerous. Good block on the overhead. Oh, the second one, though! Oh,
there was
dropped the combo.
Block. A flawless block forcing Fabz to really change everything. I don't know what's going on here. The sandwich!
This is a scramble. This is a scramble that resulted in almost a whole life bar.
The only thing is that could have gone better is that it couldn't have happened near the corner. Fabz is now put in the corner himself. Fast buttons are available. Down 1 into throw. A risky play. No breaker to cover yourself. Cyrax could have won the whole game, but just came out a bit late. But it doesn't matter. Stab, stab. That's all we need.
That was simultaneously so clean and so filthy at the same time.
I mean, part of it looked intentional because of the sandwich, but that might just been like a happy accident. No disrespect, of course. Managing the chaos is part of this.
There definitely was a certain point in that corner sequence where it was definitely not going the way Fabz wanted, but Fabz was still kind of able to keep it together. You know what I mean? They're kind of a mess, but not really.
It's like if you're dropping a plate of food on the floor, but you still keep like a good half of the food on the plate. So it could have been worse.
As long as you leave what's on the floor there. Because that's where it gets dangerous.
Don't try and pick it back up.
Now, question is, does Disarted stick with the Lao or change? Because you have to remember, Disarted competes a lot online. So it's not necessarily a case of, well, I have to change cameo now or we're going to lose the set. Part of this is pro competition practice. You know what I mean? Like, if you just want to, you know, basically, you know, get the practice in a scenario where if you want to try out a cameo and go, right, I really have to make sure and see if it works. If you just abandon it the second you're losing, are you really getting the practice you need by doing that, you know? Do you decide to just stick with it through the end of the set, or let it go? Nice low overhead setup there with the low hat.
And a confident 2-1 beforehand to completely disengage the Sento stance. And a nice confirm. Like you said, even without Cyrax, Baraka is still hitting about 400 damage on his own, so damage isn't really something this character has to worry about. We're going to get the extra utility, and now the defensive play. This is a good decision here for Disarted, because look, Kenshi, there's no Sento out. You haven't got the regular sword
Nice
version.
catch.
You haven't got any projectiles. We're going to just play defensive. And
Yo,
play nice.
I'm just going to interrupt you 1 second to say a big thank you to MK Tom Brady with the big raid. Welcome, everybody. You have caught us in the middle of the top 8 for our first ever EU Online Weekly. So you've caught us right at the start. This is the second match of the top 8, so plenty left to go. Hope you had a good stream, Brady. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We are just doing some calling of the shots of this EU competition. Getting ready for that pro comp that begins this weekend at ECT.
Well, Fabz accidentally did the wrong kind of helicopter, but it doesn't matter because the Kenshi sandwich still exists. At the start, it's done a pretty good job of being able to escape that. You're going to get clipped, and this is the worst thing that can happen. You hate it. You feel like you're in a good spot. Oh, using the real estate to get yourself the projectiles back. I like that choice.
Oh, that jump could have been huge.
Didn't overcommit. Did not want to jump into that hat. The neutral duck. A bit too slow on the whiff punish, though.
Oh, wow. Keeping it simple. Dude, Fab's defense against that back 3 has been on point this entire tournament.
Probably fought against it once or twice, to be honest with you.
I'm probably going to jinx it, but I haven't seen him get clipped by, like, the low portion a single time.
Yeah, you had to go and say it now. I guarantee the next time...
Nah, no, not at all. Not at all. Oh, what was that?
Bit of a delay.
Oh, hang on a minute. I don't know about that. Can you punish?
Was that a bait?
No, didn't get the dash in time.
Timer is still on Fab's side. 5 seconds on the clock.
Oh,
Overhead
that
block.
fuzzy on the overhead.
Chip damage, and that's going to be a match point here for Fabz.
No, that reaction on the overhead was fantastic.
There's a launcher.
Now, this is technically match point for Fabz. I know Disarted took that first round, but Fabz is looking really good here.
But this defensive play from Baraka, it's going to just help out a little bit more. You know, so far, Fabz, likes to block on the low overhead. Trying to create this distance. Fabz really just looking for that one touch. That's the nature of Cyrax and Kenshi. Anything on block, you go into Sento, the helicopter comes out, and it's party time. So Disarted's doing a great job of just keeping this distance, preventing it so far.
Oh,
nice hit confirmed.
Went for the counter, but a little bit too... Or the cancel, I should say, but a little bit too eager. Oh, yeah, that quick dash from Disarted. I think maybe reading a back dash or something. Ooh, not a trade you could take.
Really good trade for Disarted.
That punished the down 4 from there. Another launch. That caught. That actually did catch. Dude, right, I cannot believe Sento punished that down 4 from that far.
But what's going to happen from this point is Disarted is going to have at least a break. There's a chance to get a breaker here. So for Fabz, it's going to be really hard to land this. You got to hit the opponent twice and not get chipped out at the same time. The down 4. The down 4.
Damn, that was so close. The longer Fabz dedicated to that block with the low hat just staring him down, the more unlikely it was going to be to survive that round, I think. Right, chat. It wants to play an ad, but I don't want it to interrupt this set, so can I push it back? Okay, I can push it back. Right. I will do my best to avoid an ad interrupting this set, but it will mean I have to play an ad the second the set finishes.
As long as we can try and make the ads not play during the matches, that's pretty ideal.
I've been doing it all day. Only one ad got through and people complained about it. So I definitely need to try and be on it.
That's just chatting it. That happens.
Maybe they'll find a cure.
If he could have
It's not all of you, chat.
have done so by now.
I know most of you
However,
get it.
Disarted staying in it. I think in this matchup in particular too, being able to just have extra options at distance or punish. The Ancestor. He's coming out. He's pissed. Uppercut. Oh, no. Drops the combo, but who cares? Sento stance was still around. Uh-oh.
Oh, not close enough to get the whiff punish. Yeah, honestly, chat, like Baraka Cyrax is obviously, like, the Baraka team that we see the most, but he definitely does work with other cameos, too. Like Jax, Kano, Striker. I could definitely see Lau working, but it's a very different approach to the character.
Oh, Disarted definitely staying in it. Looking for that low overhead situation. Getting caught from a distance, though. Fabz, no meter to turn that into anything significant, though. Reverse throw. Not going to mean much. Lau can't turn this into a combo.
You notice that Fabz is calling in Cyrax in a lot of situations that chopper does not jail. You have to remember, the hits of the horizontal chopper, they're all highs. So you're forced to block them if you time it right as it connects with something else, but we're not seeing that a lot from Fabz. Now, we can potentially get a touch into Fatal Blow to win here, but... Oh, that's it! Yeah, they actually just had... You see that little block OS underneath? That was like a classic MK11 OS right there. Let go of block for like the smallest amount of time. Damn, that was a classic MK11 play right there. And Fabz, once again, match point.
You can't match my focus. Round 2, fight.
Kenji meditating like he's Shujinko? That's what I'm here for. I'm like one of the biggest Shujinko fans out there. Which is weird. I never thought I'd say that 10 years ago, but he's really fun in this game.
The new era, indeed. There we go.
All right. Oh, no. And Cyrax actually landing on that final hit. Worst case scenario. Because now you're point blank and forced to deal with the onslaught of Clone and Kenshi and 2 swords and damage.
And the break, of course, keep that corner. Now, Kung Lao's there, but a lot of life to make up for. Fatal Blow is in play for reactions, but even then, not an easy situation for Disarted to be in.
Yeah, unless Fabz.
Oh my god!
Oh,
okay, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yep.
That'll work. Yeah. Just whiffing a jump 2 into an overhead, but it did connect.
I actually don't know. Is this Fatal Blow going to put Kenshi back into his standard stance, or is he still in... Nope, still in sword.
When he does his own, it puts him into normal stance. When he gets hit by yours, he stays in whatever stance he's in.
All right, you can't afford to take any more projectile.
The jump! No! No, didn't do it properly! Oh, never mind. Still
so
finds
nearly.
it. Yeah, that jump kick
nearly
could
turned
have been it there and then, but Fabz needed that extra hit to seal it, but manages to find it. GG's.
That was a sweaty matchup. Which also confirms that our winners finals, so minimum top 3 finish, is going to be Fabz versus GothamCityGoon. So it's going to be Kenshi versus Johnny Cage a little bit later on. But now we're going to be jumping into our losers bracket. So we're going to be finding out now who's going to be, I'd say, going home, but everyone's playing from home already.
Our next
who's
match
going to be out of this tournament.
Yeah, our next game is going to be Anis Bananas versus Kanimani.
Oh, now Kanimani, I know he's a really, really good player. Did a lot of work in online MK11, especially in those sort of like later end.
Wasn't it Kanimani who was kind of like just super dominant in Rip's Arena in MK11? Who just kept winning?
Now will be a good time to play the ad, by the way, to make sure it doesn't.
They're already playing.
Okay, cool.
You are the worst backseat streamer.
Look, just in case. I'm saying it just in case, mate.
Yeah, but you think I would have forgot?
Maybe. You got a lot to juggle, mate.
Chat, you have to believe us. We've not been bickering all day. Just most of it.
I'd like to say we've actually...
Thanks for that acapella.
We've just surpassed 2,000 current live viewers. I'd like to say that is not what I expected today for this. I know we've had some hosts and we've had some wonderful support from people. This has been a really, really fun stream, and I just really want to reiterate the first of potentially many. This is our first week of Massive Strike, and you know, as long as the interest is there, we'd absolutely love to continue providing this. You know, where it goes from there, I don't know, but it's just, look, it's always nice to see the overwhelming support, especially for European Mortal Kombat.
Yo, and Tom, thank you very much for the resub as well. Thank you.
It's a very North American dominated game, isn't it? Is NetherRealm in general. And Europe is bigger now than it ever has been. Stan the Pan Man, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub here. I think the invites have gone out, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
But it's just overall, it's been a great time. And we still have plenty more of this top 8 anyway. So
yeah, I would love to be in a position that I can sit here and say it's going to be every single week, forever and ever and ever. Like, you never know exactly what the future holds, but we'd like to do it as long as we can. So do watch this space. If you want to get involved, Massive Strike in the chat. It's open to EU and CIS. It's free to enter. I would like to eventually source some prizes, but we'll have to really see how that's going to work. But for now, we just want to have that pro comp practice with the pro comp rule set as we get closer to, obviously, UFA being the first stop. And from there, Who knows what the pro competition holds in store for Europe. Yo, Freepaw, thank you for the prime. Just waiting for Ryan, AFK, please. Have you already done so?
I did.
All right, cool. Me too. There's Kanimani. So we actually haven't seen Kanimani on stream today, but only because I think Kanimani was sent to losers early on by Javier and then ran it back through losers. So very cool. Seen some more of that Baraka.
Johnny Cage action.
Johnny Cage.
Cannot say I'm surprised to see Kanimani play Cage, because if memory serves, I do remember seeing a lot of Jackie from Kanimani in MK11. So, look, if we're looking at absolute pure rushdown, Johnny Cage is one of those picks. Now, we have actually gone back into the Baraka and Cyrax, though. You know, we're not shying away from the tier list here. But it's a competitive setting. Top-level players are going to pick what people deem as the best.
There are just some players out there that they are tier enthusiasts.
Tier list enthusiasts.
That is the only real way of putting it.
It's like we said, though, right? We're going to be seeing loads of Cyrax and Johnny Cage and Baraka and everything else at, whatchamacallit, at ECT. But, you know, watch, like, Sonic Fox turn up and just win it with Rain or something.
Well, we'll find out this weekend.
However, we've already seen some really nice stuff from Anas Bananas with this Havoc so far. Havoc gonna have just a little bit of an extra HP buffer versus Baraka. We'll see how much it saves. Bit of a combo drop, but not that it matters, because that meaty back 3 already gets the job done.
Now, one thing that could be quite dangerous in this matchup overall, though, is Havoc's quite meter hungry if you want to really get the damage out of him, right? Especially Havoc Cyrax, you want to be getting your hits, turning it into the EX roll, into the Cyrax extension, which we're pretty much, yeah, we're going to see here guaranteed. So you're not really going to have access to Breaker all that often. So a lot of the time you get hit by that big damage, you kind of have to just tank it, you know? Oh, tried to pick up from it. And also, Havoc's armor does not get him out of the barrage on block at all. Oh, unfortunate combo drop. Ouch.
Game 2, because it's very rare that in high level you actually get away with neutral ducking the back 3-1. So many Baraka players will obviously... Oh, that almost became a full
very
combo.
Nice.
That would have been absolutely wild. But like I was going to say, Havoc, stop smashing your head into the floor, mate.
Yo, Fabz, thank you for the raid, my friend. Thank you for playing today, man. This has been a really fun tournament.
Hey, 473. Wake up armor. Respected there from the Cyrax follow-up.
Damn, Fabz has to commentate Rips Arena and play in this tournament at the same time. Damn. That is a conflict.
Love it.
Oh.
Lag spike.
I do hope those lag
Definitely
spikes
a lag
are like
spike.
spectator side and not match side, because that's a bit of a shame.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure they are, because that.
I mean,
combo
it was
drop
immediately a
happened
drop,
right
so yeah.
Might be dealing with some internet right now, I imagine. Oh, that wasn't a combo. And that's the game. Game 1.
All right, let's have a look. So that's game number 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that definitely was like an unfortunate time lag spike if that is what happened, because it was like straight up like it. The combo immediately dropped after. But you know how it is, chat. Like, as much as I hate to say it, that is kind of just a part of online tournaments at times. Like, obviously there are better times for lag spikes to happen, but you know, internet is internet. It sucks, but it happens.
Baraka, Havoc, Cyrax.
There's no avoiding it, really. Like, I've commentated online tournaments from community stuff to really official pro tour stuff, and like, when a lag spike kicks in, I don't know if there's much you can really do about it.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, I got you, Nuji.
Oh, the low connects, but a little bit too far out for the projectile to launch. And, oh, that down 4. Yeah, that down 4's so good. One of the best down 4s.
Oof.
Oh, my.
Not
This looks a little
ideal.
bit unstable.
Well, the problem is it's constant as well.
Yeah. Full combo.
Not a bad trade for Anas, but unfortunately, you're going to end in the corner here. Oh. Okay, still managed to pick that up. That was the important thing. Oh.
Yeah, this is kind of ugly.
Yeah, those lag spikes are not it, unfortunately.
Nice flawless block on the back 2 string, though.
Oh,
Tries to
that
whip
was
on
beautiful.
edge.
Beautiful coverage. This isn't Wi-Fi, is it?
Fight.
It looks like
Shouldn't be.
Wi-Fi.
Is Wi-Fi allowed?
No.
I was about to say, it's not normally allowed.
I don't know. Well, we'll have to look into this in between. Nothing we can do about it right this second. It's up to the players, obviously.
Sadly, Azerbaijan, I do not know the answer to your question. Maybe it's worth finding out if there's some kind of admin for ProComp and maybe asking them. I would not know, sadly.
I think.
Although, to be honest, I would hope that you're allowed to because I'd like to see you play, mate.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh,
I like the option to back up here, actually. Ooh, just a break, just a break.
just on the final hit, too.
Ooh. As much as
Down 4.
yeah, that was really well put together. I mean, like, it does look like both players are having to, like, play around whatever these lag spikes are. But, like, it hasn't been happening all tournament until now, so I don't really understand what's causing it. Could be a player thing, could be a server thing, I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't imagine it's coming from Anas because he was the first match of the stream today, actually. And it seemed we didn't see any of these.
I mean, there's not much we can do about it right now. So, you know, obviously we'll have a chat with admins and stuff in between, see if we can find out the source of it. Because if it is player connection, we might be able to do, like, connection tests and everything and, you know, go from there. A lot of the time, you kind of just hope this isn't an issue, just so you don't have to deal with it. But obviously, when connection issues do rear their ugly head, they must be dealt with.
And then at the same time, you don't know, maybe King of the Hill can cause it or whatever else.
I mean, the game hasn't had the greatest online at the moment, so, you know, I don't want to instantly be like, right, it's got to be a player fault. Because for all we know, it could be a, you know, just a game thing, right?
It benefits to consider multiple possibilities. Going in for Johnny Cage, though.
Review? I'm digging your grindhouse vibe.
What is a grindhouse, Earthrealmer?
That was frustration. He's just so done with Johnny Cage, man.
No,
I even heard that.
When it comes to the King of the Hills, we host it ourselves, and then we invite the players. I reset the King of the Hill every time to make sure the King of the Hill doesn't, like, you know, fall apart or whatever.
Challenging the timing. Oh, that's big damage.
Decent damage, yeah.
Trying to up-block the back-to-back low
Nice
post.
crouch.
Neutral duck, so yep. Full combo now for Kanimani. And that nut punch just for the eternal situation afterwards. Mid-meaty, and that's probably going to be the round, I imagine.
Oh, no,
Nope,
the drop.
drops it.
Hang on. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, that one was bad. That one was bad.
Something is not right. This is ugly.
The position of the names on the HUD is I don't have the software that lets like update in real time, so I kind of just leave it where it is. Otherwise, I'll be having to do it after every single match.
Nice little pickup though, and that is going to set up the 2-bar. Kanimani with the wake-up challenge, and now the unblockable.
Yeah, this is supreme.
Just take that nice little bit extra. Meaty down 1 as well. I'd say plus frames, but that headbutt, man, head just exploded.
All right, corner. Oh, throw counter too. Oh, I've seen more of those like straight up like armored moves hit with Havoc in this set than I think the entirety of MK1. That is not an easy move to place.
Down 4 once more. Oh, the delayed meaty low. The sweep. These buttons of Havoc, you so easily underestimate them.
No, Havoc's down 4 is maybe the most obnoxious in the game. It goes so far and he moves himself really far back on block. Oof.
Oh, combo drop there from Anas.
He still has quite a substantial life lead, but... Oh, hang on. And there's the advantage.
Scary situation, that. Armored move. Oh, and we're still going to pick that up. A break from Kanimani is forced. And now that down 4. Disengage a little bit. Meaty down 1 just to beat anything. Cyrax coming in to party.
No,
and
that is how you know that Havoc's down 4 has that kind of, like, rather crusty mind game on the back of it is when you can do it on block into buttons against even Johnny Cage, and the buttons can sometimes win, you know? Like, that is... Because Johnny Cage thrives at chewing people up for pressing when they're minus, but Havoc's down 4 moves so far, you really can some of the times. You wouldn't think so, but you can. Because it's because on block he moves himself so far back.
Now, I do believe Nuji has just reached out to both players on Discord to maybe ask about what's happening here.
I mean, if the players choose to play through it, it is what it is. You know, like, if they want to go for a connection test, that's a thing they can do. But if they do just play through it, it kind of is what it is.
Yeah. In this kind of situation, if you play the whole set and then go to complain about it or whatever else, I don't mean that offensively. I mean, like, genuinely, if, you know, if the set is done, I imagine it's very hard for things to change. So if they're choosing to continue, they're playing under the circumstances, and there's not much we can do about it.
No, generally the play is if you're playing in an online tournament and connection tests are like specified in the rules, which I believe we have here because it does say, I think that's what we put in. Like in the middle of the match, you should like call an admin and say this is an unplayable connection. We want to do a speed test and, you know, basically just see what to do from there. Maybe try other people hosting. But if you play through it and then when the set is finished, mention it. There's not much you can do retroactively, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, and like I said, it might not even be a player fault. It might be a King of the Hill thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be a multiple factors. But a good round from Kanimani to start things off.
Yeah, really good. Down 1, delayed low. That's a nice little combo there.
Oh, spends the bar too. Set up.
Nice, yeah.
How does Johnny get out of this?
Oh,
actually found it. Yeah, that was actually really smart. Wake up net into shadow kick. That was actually a really smart way of avoiding that setup.
That's going to hurt now too. Full combo. The Cyrax to finish, and now really anything substantial will do it. Lovely delay. Patiently waits, squeezes out a low poke, a delayed mid, and now Kanimani bringing it into final game.
Ooh,
all right.
Decent damage.
Final match situation.
Is this our first game 5 of the top 8? I think it is.
Yes, because Fabz and Disarted was almost a game 5, but it wasn't. It happened before in an NA online tournament that players, it was lagging and they had to play it off stream. That has happened before. No, I've done PlayStation tournaments in the past where like a match has had to go off stream because it's just been various online reasons. You know, sometimes players can't connect to each other or whatever else. This was MK11.
Take it from us. Like Ketchup and I have done so many online tournaments for like 8+ years. We've seen all there is to see in terms of like connection issues, and sometimes it's the game, sometimes it's the servers. Do you remember like week 1 of Pro League? Literally season 1 of MK Pro League, week 1, and Xbox Live went down during the countdown.
Yeah,
for like
we
week
were just
1.
about to go live. We were just about to go live, and we'd never done anything like that, so we were nervous as hell. We were amped up, you know, we were pumped up, ready to do it, and then right before we went live, Xbox Live went down, and the whole thing had to be cancelled. So our first ever bit of commentary was filling for about 45 minutes, and then we had to go, all right, sorry, ain't working, we'll see you later. But anyway, enough of that, because we're going into this final game between these two with Kanimani definitely in the driver's seat.
Ooh, had the right idea.
Actually, the reversal hit and then Cyrax hit, but it allowed a full combo. That is not something you see every
I've
day.
not seen that ever.
Anis with the fatal blow, still ready. Really clutch little flawless block there. Not going to be able to get away from that reverse grab from Kanimani.
Oh my god, that worked! No, that actually could turn the round around. Because you get Cyrax. If this reset connects, it's over! There it is!
You're done.
No! Oh! Okay, no, just going for the... Yeah, okay, just going for the fatal blow. You know what?
That lag spike made that drop. I would have turned it off. I would have turned it off.
That was that Bear Grylls quote, was it? Fail, adapt, evolve. No, something overcome. That's the Gira's quote. Adapt, survive, overcome. That's what that fatal blow was. Also, Kanimani was about to build break, so good time. Although, to be fair, Cyrax did get hit from the reset, so I wonder if that was actually, like, even would have been possible to break. Oh. Improvise, adapt, overcome. That's the one. Of course you would know it, chat. Why would I expect anything less? Oh.
When the rollback's so bad, you unintentionally see that in an instant replay. Oh!
Nice.
Standing one. Full whiff punish there as well. Is Kanimani ready for the confirm? Cyrax to finish it. Nice little air ender just for good measure and good damage on top. That's what we like. The down one, meaty low. Anis Bananas looking for this finish.
Okay, spinning the bar, spinning the bar.
Bars again. I mean, like you said earlier today, the meter build. Oh.
You see that slight hesitation? That's all it takes. Oh, I love that setup.
Oh, wow. Armor. No Cyrax to cover it. And the whiff punish brings us into a match point on both sides. Now, I would say Anis Bananas has spent so much meter, but you are building so much with Cyrax. It doesn't matter as much. All right, down one. Oh, not sure what that was meant to be, but either way.
That kind of kick's probably plus in this game, to be honest. I would see that like standing for and just assume it's plus. Nice damage. Oh, the confirm.
There's the punch to the face. We haven't got the 2 bars, though. We're going to have to keep it honest. Anis decides to keep the Cyrax cameo as well. That will be much more useful for the little bit of combo damage. A conversion there, though, from Kanimani. Right, nut punch, ender. More damage to finish the job. Now, where's it going to be? Oh, we will build Breaker, and we have to spend it. We have to spend it.
I think just wanted to wait and see if it was going to be dropped, perhaps.
Through, but now you've given yourself a lot more work to do on the defensive. You have no health.
Oh,
Let's
the
it go,
punish.
and the whiff punish is going to do it. GG's. Kanimani takes it over Anis Bananas. It is unfortunate about the connection. Not really sure what was causing that, but hopefully that's the last we see of it.
that long pause beforehand just made that so uncomfortable. Low-key, one of the more violent fatalities.
Indeed.
That was a good set. That was a good set.
It was a good set. Sadly overshadowed by the obvious
Yeah,
connection.
I have requested to the admins that Kanimani does like a connection test before playing more matches in the top 8. Just because, and again, this is not me saying immediately, oh, it's got to be Kanimani's connection. But we've seen everyone else on stream play and haven't had that issues until this match. So whether it was Anis Bananas or Kanimani that moved on, I would be requesting the same thing. So I've basically asked that we have them like test connection and stuff before they play more games, just to rule out as many factors as possible. Because obviously, you know, we're all having a good time today. It's been really fun, GG's, but as it always happens with online tournaments, one thing that can consistently ruin a good show is some bloody lag. So if we can avoid that as best as possible, we certainly will. But for now, we continue with the other side of Losers Round 1. Yeah, GG's, Anis Bananas, thank you for playing. You had some really, really good showing today, so thank you for playing. And sorry about the lag, but I guess online tournaments, right? But like I said, moving forward, I have requested that we get some connection tests done so we can roll out as many factors as possible, basically. But moving forward, it is time for our next match. It is going to be Thunderbolt J2 versus MKJavier. So from one Cyrax cameo mirror to another, I think. As a Cyrax enjoyer, I'm happy to see it.
So if anyone's watching this that is only here, you know, recently, or you just started watching it for the top 8, or of course, if you're watching this on the VOD, we saw Javier do the biggest Scorpion combo I've ever seen with all 3 bars and both Cyrax cameos, and he just pulled that out in the final round to make the top 8 qualifier, and that was unbelievable. You know, I really want to see that again. I want to see that again.
Just running an ad chat in between the games while I set this lobby up.
Yeah, the ads won't interrupt the game if we can
not
time
this
them
rate.
like this. Clip of that. It was clipped. I tell you what, actually, in the meantime, while I'm waiting, let me know when the invites are out, and I'll accept mine. I will find the clip of the combo while we wait, and I will put it in chat for everyone. Because it is worth seeing again.
It was a sick
Scorpion
combo. It was proper cool.
There we go. It got clipped by like at least 5 people.
Okay, so if you're looking to post the clip, you need to get permission from a mod, but I believe Ketchup is looking for it as we speak.
Yeah, I can just put it in there. Did you? Yeah, still waiting for the invites.
Right, invites are out.
And I am accepting.
Did Ketchup upload this tournament to YouTube yet? It's not finished.
It's not.
We're in the middle of streaming it.
God, I try and work efficiently, but I'm not that efficient. Although yesterday I did make a big video on Shujinko. If anyone wants to see some of the recent Shujinko tech that has been found and some of the potential uses of that cameo, I do suggest you check that video out because it's gone down quite well. You know, people seem to really enjoy it, and I always love talking about cameos that I'm heavily interested in that you don't see much of. I really want to look into like Darius, actually. The next big cameo individual video, I think, for me is Darius. Like, there's some cool Darius stuff that I want to see more people do that I kind of want to just put out there and be like, look, I like it. I think it works. Let's have a talk about it. Maybe it'll be good.
Scorpion, radiant.
But Javier has been a long-term Scorpion enthusiast. Cyrax seemed to be one of the most efficient cameo pairings for him at the moment because, I mean, you know, Cyrax is just incredibly strong right now.
Insert character here and make that say that quote.
Yeah, exactly. So the Scorpion, though, from Javier has always been excellent. And Thunderbolt, I think of all the players in this top 8, I've seen the least of Thunderbolt. But what I've seen, I've really liked. Ooh, and there's that damage that Cyrax provides. Still got one Cyrax left in the tank. With the breaker used, if a spear were to connect, you would be in a pretty bad situation now. Javier's just going to play it nice and careful.
But it's a weird matchup to use a breaker, to be honest, because they're both characters that they do so much damage on block almost non-stop, and they build so much bar. It's like, do you just break all the time anyway and just know you'll build another one soon, or do you even have to be careful? Sick combo, though. Oh! Didn't get enough to finish off, but in round 1, who cares?
Round 2, fight.
Are there 7 Cyraxes in top 8? There could be, actually.
Let's have a think. Disarted was playing Lao cameo. Fabz was using Cyrax.
I think it was 6.
Yeah. AWP has one, but has been playing more Sector. Yeah, it's mostly Cyrax at the very least. This is the most Cyraxes in the top 8 I've seen, personally.
At least 5.
Yeah.
But on the PNDK&M channels, I mean,
this is the one stream you're not going to hear someone complain about too much Cyrax. Sorry, folks, but I like it.
Oh, full screen spear.
No one is immune to full screen spear. No one is immune to it. Everyone gets hit with it at some point, and the sooner you accept that, the better.
You are never safe. TLDR me why Cyrax is S tier.
I will take this if you don't mind. Cyrax cameo, even absolute TLDR, just compatibility with the roster. You know what I mean? Like, what he gives every character in the game is safety on block, chip damage, and meter build. And every single character in the game can benefit from safety. He also happens to pair very well with the characters that people are already saying are top tier picks. So you've got this very overall useful, versatile cameo that adds something that everyone benefits from. So as always in games like this, with the whole kind of rich getting richer, the top tier picks are made even better by Cyrax's presence. You know, a lot of the top tier teams you'll see build around chip damage. They've always got bar to break or whatever. They get lots of mileage off of his like meter burn forward throw. It's just, he works really well with everyone, so the top tier characters get even better with him as well. Pretty much. But it's not like he's the only cameo that's good. He's just, you know, what he does works with everyone, whereas the other top tier cameos like your Kung Lao, your Sub-Zero, they might be a bit more character dependent, but either, you know, Kung Lao is already looking maybe as versatile as Cyrax. He's just not doing the same thing.
However, in this game though, Javier, the defensive, almost reactionary play of Scorpion can work quite well. You're very rarely going to be the absolute aggressor playing as Scorpion in this game. You're going to be looking for something to capitalize on, which is always kind of part of his style. By the way, that's the round.
Dude, I have never seen a Scorpion doing this damage with Cyrax.
500 damage.
That is insane.
When is Scorpion hitting that hard? And no flawless block. That is something. If you're not flawless blocking this, I know it can be quite tricky, but you've got the damage of that. Then you have the chip damage of the death spin plus Cyrax helicopter. Kind of hard for you to be frustrated about it as Raiden, of course, because Raiden's going to be trying to do the exact same thing. But this reactionary style, Javier is just waiting and capitalizing every single time.
Oh, their whiff punish. Dude, Javier is so good with that standing too.
Will only just build Breaker. Oh!
Damn, even with the drop though. Ouch. And that is a swift 2-0.
Javier making it work. Scorpion on block. Man's got his own version of the Storm Cell.
I mean, it's not a terrible comparison to most. The only difference is obviously spin on hit can't be comboed from. But you have so much longer to see whether it's worked or not.
But looking pretty comfortable so far for Javier. Where, you know, dedication to a single character and the grind never stops. I feel like every time you said this earlier, you know, when I see someone in Europe grinding Combat League, almost no matter the time of day, they always bump into Javier. Javier is like so intensely focused on just that online grind.
Well, I have to remember Panther Javier, you know, obviously like Team Panther. They've, you know, done a lot of their own kind of community stuff over the years, and who's been there playing them since day one and doing well? Well, Javier. They're putting in the time.
I would actually say, personally, the chip damage is the least overwhelming thing of the meta right now, because at the highest level, you actually do tend to see more flawless blocks than not. But we're not seeing flawless blocks every single time. It does mostly come down to, it's the pressure and the safety that's attached to it that tends to be more problematic.
It's not even the chip, it's the meter build, because you can flawless block, but it doesn't stop the meter build. Like, it stops them building bar on the attack you flawless block, but the rest of it still builds bar the same. So it means that when they do hit you, they've got all this bar to just, you know, dump in one go and just do tons of damage. I mean, case in point, we're seeing Javier do like 2-3 bar combos for half-life, and then the next time he touches you, he's got the bar back. You know, there's a reason he's spending so much of it. It's because he's got the bar to spend.
The delay.
I mean, case in point, 1 bar, 2 bar.
Styrax. Spear. Oh, wait. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're kidding me.
Is he actually dead to this, though? There's a...
You are absolutely dead on that.
No, he is. He is.
Bypassing the breaker on the final hit.
That was beautiful.
Oh, my God.
That was beautiful.
That is unbelievable. And Cyrax is back.
Oh, okay. And because the flawless block was the first hit. Oof.
Well, I said hopefully we'll see some of these Scorpion combos again. I think we're getting
Ask
that
and you shall receive.
Thunderbolt has been eating a lot of those raw back threes, and by the way, one of the underrated benefits of Scorpion, that 2-1, fast, and it reaches really far.
Yeah.
Things like the back forward 3, the electric fly, Scorpion can punish that easily. Easily.
The consistency of Javier getting this damage is making this matchup look so even. Because think about it, right? Raiden is one of these teams that's everywhere. Huge chip damage, huge damage. I mean, Scorpion's kind of doing the exact same thing right now. Literally the same thing.
They've actually got a very similar game plan in this respect, but they can have different access to buttons and stuff, of course. But Javier's not playing. He's not playing at that up close. He's not rushing you down. Like, he's spending so much time being defensive, a hit and run style.
But that is, Scorpion's always done that. And someone like Javier, who has played Scorpion as long as he has, is going to know how to enforce that hit and run style. But when you get a hit, it's a heavy hit. Oh, swag out. Go on, swag out. What's it going to be? 2 Cyraxes, 2 bars. All right, go on. Go on. Go on. Brutality combo. Oh, no, man.
No, just a combo.
Just a cool combo. That was demonic.
Oh, gotta say, GG's right there. Thank you very much to Thunderbolt for taking part, and congrats on making that top 8 today. But that's a hard opponent to have to take out.
A lot of people watching this right now will have immediately loaded up the game, gone to training mode, and they're now trying to do those combos. That's what I'd be doing. If I wasn't commentating, I'd do that right now. I'd just load up the game and learn the combos, because they look mad fun.
By the way, sorry, chat, if you do try and post a clip in the chat we have, Stream Elements will just remove them. It's to keep the chat safe. So if you want to post a link, like a clip or something, you need to get permission from a mod first. Otherwise, it will just take it off. So, we are entering our joint 5th territory. Javier, mate, that Scorpion is I'd never seen those Scorpion combos. I'd seen some, but never those ones. Like,
no, that's tight.
That is
that was tight.
That's pretty ridiculous. Right.
Now, let's find out what match is next.
Yeah, I don't think there is a I think I'm going to get absolutely murdered if I even say it. I don't think there is a character that's like worthless in this game.
What, you mean like main character or cameo?
Base. Like, no character is like sheer garbage. Just pure awful trash.
I mean,
there are obviously characters that are
yeah.
on the lower end of the tier list.
The
but,
game has
like,
its weaker characters, but that doesn't mean that they are like useless by themselves, you know?
I think it's because we come from a background of, you know, unviable characters are like truly unviable. So like, you know, we're talking like the Jade in MK9 or, God, really awful characters in like the first Injustice or something. Or even
I mean,
games
MK9, Kano, MK9, Striker. Like you can, there's a lot of examples of MK9 for this.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that like the difference between bad characters in the older games to now is very different. The worst characters in modern games are still more viable than, you know, the way characters were back in the day. And I'm not just saying that as almost a dismissive, haha, you just weren't there. But it's just generally the case. It's just how things have evolved over time. So, our next matchup.
So our next matchup is Disarted versus Kanimani. They have apparently both done connection tests off stream, and apparently it seems fine. So we will try it. We will give it a go. If those, and I'll say right now, if those lag spikes are happening again, I am probably just going to make the call that they play it off stream, and we just move on.
I would rather them play off stream, yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because if it's like, if that happens again, it completely ruins the competitive integrity of the match. You know what I mean? So like,
I'd rather give them as high a chance as possible to not have that. So if they don't have to be in a King of the Hill, probably better for them.
Kanimani should
Characters
host.
aren't the...
Hang on.
Is that a thing?
Apparently
Oh yeah,
so.
'cause it's server based. It is server based, isn't it? MK1.
Okay, let's try that then.
Yeah, we can try that. But yeah, like I said, if it is super laggy,
Which we
we'll
hope it
just have
isn't, because I want to watch
I hope,
GG's.
yeah, I'd rather watch the match than not watch it. But if it is really bad, I would rather them just play it that match privately, just so that it doesn't happen. You know, just to keep their match from lagging really badly, and to obviously stop us from having to.
All right, I have
sit through
asked the
a-
admins for Kanimani to host and invite us. So let's hope that all works out.
By the way, in chat, I see characters aren't the real metagame, the cameos are. I agree. I
too.
genuinely believe that the cameos are more important to the meta than the base characters.
I think, honestly, this would make a really good YouTube topic for you, honestly. Is like why cameos are more impactful than the main roster.
Yeah, not to be a spoiler, but it is on the list, actually.
Thought so. Right, I got an invite from Kanimani.
Yeah, it's got me thinking that we're looking at, you know, the possibilities that Tremor might have, and how Tremor could have some options that totally change the whole game. You know, it could take characters that are weaker, and now Tremor gives them this one thing, and then all of a sudden this character becomes ridiculous. That would only exist from the cameo and nothing else.
Fantastic. Kanimani,
Right.
1.
I am AFK. Yeah, the pings don't look bad.
Well, apparently it is different depending on who hosts it, so maybe it will make a difference.
And that's new to
Did I just
that's
hear
new to
Katana?
MK1.
Ooh.
Yeah, Kanimani's gone Katana and Kung Lao. Oh no, Sub-Zero now. Oh wait, hang on. Are they? Okay, I wasn't sure if they were changing depending on what the opponent's picking. This game doesn't have hidden cursor, does it?
You know what? Actually, I don't think so.
I will raise
Are you guys brothers? We are twins, my friend.
Add match predictions. That's a good idea, actually, and it gives mods something to do.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. So this is for top 4 right here. So Kanimani and Disarted. This is a pretty regular EU online tournament standard, right?
If memory serves, I've seen them play before. But Kitana with Kung Lao, what's she going to be doing? She is going to be keeping you as far away as possible. Even more exaggerated by the fact that Disarted is playing Cyrax and Baraka. If there's one team you want to keep far away from you, it's this one.
So
sure.
there's a couple of pointers already. Kitana is probably one of the premium kind of like, I wouldn't even say like hard zoners, just I am not going to let you get your effective range, which for Baraka is jump 2 distance, it's back 3 range, down 4 range, whatever, standing 2 range. She's good at stopping that, but there's one thing that Kanimani did very early in this match that basically meant they did not have low hat the whole game. They confirmed into spin, which has got Lao on that slow cooldown. And it doesn't come back until it gets full. I mean, look right there. Low hat was used, but it's on the slow cooldown. Why? Because the spin was used. If you use a slow cooldown move, you have to get it back to full cooldown before that slow cooldown is done away with. So Kanimani has basically spent this entire game without low hat cooldown because of one spin early on. And it's such a dangerous decision. Yeah, it's still not there. Now it will be. Right, now you can start using low hat again.
There's a reason that some players, when they play low hat, Lao, they actually only use low hat because they don't want to mess with the recharge time.
Yep, that's exactly true. Yeah. They will pick Lao and refuse to use the other moves because they want the fast cooldown.
Fatal Blow is possibly in play, but it's not going to kill. It might not even set up a good situation. Now, the corner escape, though, into the low hat, that's really useful at least.
Now, on block, okay, Fatal Blow will now kill on reaction here. So, and you can use it. Oh, nice. That could have been it. Oh, nice whip punish.
Absolute whiff punishment. Now, I want to say, actually, on the chat, we've got the, we have had a poll running here. Looks like people favor Disarted, but not by much. It's 63% versus 37% of Kanimani. So the people are favoring Disarted for this matchup, but it's not unanimous by any shred.
Now, Kanimani plays Johnny Cage and Baraka, we've seen, right? So we know there's always the possibility to change. Yeah, chat is almost unanimous. Actually, not quite unanimous, but definitely favoring Disarted right now. But to be fair, Disarted did just win a match, so maybe that's why.
Kanimani plays the tier list.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, no, Johnny. This is like the Swiss Army knife, but everything's a knife. Which knife will I pick?
I mean, look, we joke, but it makes sense. I'm not going to sit here and be like, ha, these players picking their top tier characters. It's a tournament. Of course they're picking top tier characters. It's the way it's been for a long time.
Oh, it's weird, because I know once upon a time in the FGC, obviously, like, and still very much the case for a lot of people, they will just have their favorite character, and that's who they play. But there are, especially with, like, the younger generation of players, I find, that they will just play more characters and just play enough that they never have to pick themselves into a bad matchup. Or in this case, they just play everything that's good, and then just cycle through it.
Actually, I would like to point something out. Disarted is the first player in this bracket to use pro comp rules. Kanimani has gone Cage and Cyrax, and Disarted's answer, sticking with Baraka, is allowed to change to the Kung Lao cameo.
That's actually a really good point, yeah. This is pro comp rules right here.
And it has given Disarted a little bit of that extra range from distance to keep Johnny Cage at arm's reach. Lovely flawless block. The delays of the pressure, but not delayed enough to prevent the chip damage from existing again. But now we're back in business. Back-to-back down ones. Down 4.
Couldn't jail it. Too far away. Name should be flipped.
Oh!
Yeah, I know about the names being the wrong way around. I don't really have the software to swap it in real time. And I'd rather not spend like 30 seconds every match changing it around, you know.
Hive Mind, Secando is not in this tournament, no. I actually don't know if Secando will play in many tournaments, because I know, actually, Secando did actually play in one of our massive strikes for MK11 back in the day.
Yeah, that did happen. That was a few years ago. I mean, they're really open, aren't they? So, you know, if they want to, they can.
Yeah, yeah. If a player doesn't know, that is what it is. No one's obligated to play in something.
Well, that's the whole
There's
point of
the
doing tournaments
option.
like this, right? Just giving people the option. If they want to play, they can. If not, no problem. Nice hits.
Ooh, very nice.
You see how less volatile Baraka Kung Lao is, right, though? It's not doing this, like, crazy offense and gigantic damage. It's much more about the neutral, right? Establishing low hat. Baraka's fireball is good, especially when you have a low hat to kind of alternate with it. And obviously, you know, Baraka's buttons, 2-1 into low hat, back 3 into low hat. I mean, low hat is just generally one of the most versatile moves in the game. I think it might be the single most... Well, that and Cyrax Chopper are the two most versatile cameo attacks, I think. Low hat and Chopper. Nice
They
catch.
just give you so much, don't they? And as we've said before, Baraka does not need Cyrax to break high damage. He may do to hit the, you know, the specific heights.
Oh,
I
the
guess,
parry!
but-
That's not going to win, but... Okay, yeah, do the damage. I mean, Kanimani is low on resources here, so... Spend this, do the damage. And this will actually put Disarted into chip territory, I believe. At least with the 2 Cyraxes that are ready, this is definitely chip territory. Oh my god, down one into jump, and it worked!
God!
Wait, what? What?
Wait,
What?
what?
Fatality.
Oh!
Huh?
Baraka.
That wasn't the end of the set. Well, it activated when there was a bunch of health left, so I was like, wait, is this going to be like one of those Geras situations where it kills before it's meant to?
I thought he just did loads
But
of
nope.
damage.
Yeah, me too.
Baraka.
Worst brutality ever.
Kung Lao. Tomb of the
I mean, that's, yeah, I was like, damn, that was a bit uninspired. And then it said quitality. I was like, oh,
Why? Am I driving
okay.
you crazy?
I get it.
I understand.
Round one. Fight.
All right. Straight back in it.
Not a good
Oh,
trade. Oh, I like it. Get the free hype activation.
And we are simply going to continue as the pressure in the corner. Johnny Cage's best friend, really. Oh! You know, I hate that. I hate trying to whiff punish 2-1 and then you just get slapped by the third hit.
As a Baraka player, I like that. Oh, hang on. That's a whiff punish.
We're just whiff punishing in the standing too. Like, we're not even going to mess around.
Damn.
424.
Nice.
Whiff grab, though. Oh, no! You got a break! And now
There's
do
another
not get
bar.
hit.
No, Decide wins on the next touch. That could have been it. That could have been it. Oh, whip
Oh,
punish.
that's it.
Ooh.
That's it for sure.
Damn, Decide is playing mad good.
I told you. You know, Disarted has spent a long time in the online realm of competitive Mortal Kombat just refining.
Round two. Fight.
Any smokes in this tournament? No, actually, not a single one.
Oh, yeah, surprising.
Nice, low into +2. Oh.
Oh,
Damage.
was Destiny in the bracket? I thought Destiny was still playing Rain.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
me too.
Either way, an air-to-air here from Kanimani.
Oh, not close enough to pick up.
They bit too far away. And now we are with Kung Lao. There's no grab combos to be had here with Baraka.
Oh, the catch.
Bit eager.
I mean, to be fair, you're kind of trading the health for the meter, aren't you, at this point? Because now Decided's close enough to a breaker. But Fatal Blow confirm will bypass it. But this is definitely match point.
Very reserved there because Cage does have a parry. Let's not forget. The parry.
Absolutely shredding down the life to finish off the round. Disarted. Damn, Baraka Kung Lao. It really is a style 180, isn't it? You see the Baraka Cyrax and just the explosive nature of it. And then immediately slow things down with Kung Lao. Still dangerous. GG's.
First matchup in the tournament where we saw the pro comp ruling come into effect too.
And it worked.
Yeah, it did. Being able to go from Cyrax cameo in the first game, you go up against a character that you really want to have more range control against, or at least that one extra element of low hat. Because it was just low hat. That's why many players will pick Kung Lao cameo. And it was enough to help out against the Johnny Cage. So all in all, well done. We'll probably see that develop a lot more over time, I think. I think we're going to be seeing cameo changes when your opponent swaps. we're going to be seeing that quite a lot. Can you change your cameo even if you win or only if you lose? No, so the ruling is, while we get this next matchup set up and good to go, the ruling for pro competition is that normally in a fighting game tournament, if you beat someone, you have to stay as your character and they can change character if they want, if they lose. If the opponent who lost changes character, you still have to play your base fighter, but you are allowed to change cameo. So what happened there was Disarted won the first game with Baraka and Cyrax. Kanimani changed to Johnny Cage, and because Kanimani swapped characters, Disarted was allowed to change to Kung Lao cameo while keeping Baraka. So it resulted in a very different matchup. It gave Disarted more range, more distance, the utility of that low hat, which can work really well in a pinch versus someone like Cage who really wants to.
Well,
get
it's just
in,
having access to low hat means that Johnny can't just barrel his way in, you know? Like, the second low hat is in play, he has to respect it, even if he's got his own.
How do you enter this tournament? If you are of one of the eligible regions, you are able to go to the biggest place to do is go to the Massive Strike Discord.
Exclamation point, Massive Strike in chat. Go to the Discord. All the info you need is there.
Yeah, everything you need to see is there. If the loser just changes cameo without character, I don't think you can swap in that case. I think it is tied to base roster.
I think they have to change their main fighter. I don't think you can change cameo if they change cameo. I think it has to be the main fighter.
You're only in NA. Zack Attack, if you are only in North America, you have plenty of tournaments to enter, mate. You've got the Coliseum, you've got IKFC, you've got Tampa Never Sleeps. You've got like 3 tournaments at least a week that you can play in.
The weeklies I know of, yeah, you've got Tampa Never Sleeps, IKFK, Bums Weekly, Coliseum, and then even more. So there's at least 4 days of a week of weeklies to do.
I am joining the King of the Hill.
Well, they've already started, so you'll miss the first game.
No, that's fine, mate. I got sidetracked reading chat and talking to chat. So that's
You
my fault.
have missed so many invites today.
Yeah, I'm not minding. I think my notifications are turned
It
off.
was she who designed the test.
All right, Orp and Javier. Dude, Javier is becoming a bit of a crowd favorite, I think, with these roots.
Yeah, but I love Orp as well because he's using Sector.
Yo, Cyrax versus Sector as well.
His Raiden and Sector is really fun to watch. Like, it's so good. But Javier, look, Javier has just been styling on people all tournament long, so lots of damage. Oh, wow.
One really good thing about this this team though for Scorpion though is just the ability to turn that spin into safety so easily on reaction means that you really can't duck the launcher, can you? Like, you in no realm do you even risk ducking the launcher.
Yeah, if you try and do that, you are either looking into a crystal ball or you're just ridiculous. Like, that is a huge
Or you're
risk.
very brave. Nice round.
Hey, what's up, Diddle? You're just in time for the Storm Cell. As I saw that, right as I saw the down back 3. How about that? Orp now.
Nice.
On the offense in the corner.
Found the gap.
Missile.
Ooh. Okay, no, as long as that last hit connects, you are going to get the splat.
If it doesn't connect, you're punishable on hit in a lot of cases.
Dude, Orp is squirming on Wake Up.
There's definitely an element
Oh.
of trying to avoid the chip. Oh, no!
Nice catch. Plus frames from the rocket. Not worth the break? Nah. Right, what's the setup? Nothing really, just taking the meaty.
It makes me want to revisit.
Ooh, perfect timing. And now Orp is back in it.
Yep,
Oh,
absolutely.
Storm Cell. No Sector. Can you punish? Doesn't try. Don't think he can. Oh! No! Couldn't catch it. Too far away. Orp was this close. So close to getting that round. That would have been so clutch.
Looking for that missile again. Yo, acknowledging that it missed and teleporting back out of the corner, knowing the missile's still coming down.
Oh, that's the bar. Oh, wait, that just whiffed. Yeah, definitely tried to flawless block. No! Wait, get up reversal. Don't know what AWP was trying. Maybe a teleport?
Either a teleport or a back forward 3, perhaps, but maybe not a back forward 3.
And yeah, that's it. Has to break. Big jump in. No, didn't commit, though. Problem with AWP here, though, is no resources. No cameo, no bar, no health. Big whiff punish, though. You know what? I completely agree with this. Because during the animation for this, Sector is going to just keep recharging. By the time this is over, there's going to be at least one up rocket ready to go. And I'd say about half the way to the second one. Or, actually, tell a lie, maybe almost fully back. There's the rocket number 1. Now, there is a breaker for Javier. He can get opened up here, unless he gets chipped. Has the flawless block. Could not find it. Oh, and the low. Damn, AWP had the right idea, but not enough life and not enough accuracy on the flawless blocks.
That low was a huge risk as well, because Cyrax having just been used, he would have had to retreat and then become active again. So if AWP blocked that low, he would have been able to punish. Cyrax would not have been able to come out in time.
Is that 2?
No, it's 1.
Yeah, I thought so. I just typed 2. Why did I type 2? Or did I just not update the score? That is 1, isn't it? Yeah,
it is 1, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say. I for some reason typed the the number 2.
To be an Earthrealm champion?
I have only ever wanted to be Lin Kuei.
Zero respect. Nah, if we're really impressed, we'll give a strong 2.
A strong 2 and no more.
Like Javier getting the sick combos before, that would have got a strong 2 if I'd have remembered to do it.
I did forget to give a strong 2 in that matchup, not gonna lie.
Oh, no, couldn't punish it on drop. Is it just me, or are so many more situations in this game full combo punishable on drop? I thought maybe it was just like an early game thing, but even now, like, there are so many unsafe on drop combos. I feel like it's more than usual. Oh, I like that choice, going for the restand off the standing 3-3. Oh, whiff punish. No whiffing.
Or even if AWP were to build a breaker here, yeah, so
no
built
point.
right at the end, no point. It would have been a total waste of me.
Not in round 1. Not when AWP has been having this much trouble getting the flawless blocks in general. Here he comes.
We will no doubt, yep. Always expect it. Now the chip damage passive has activated for AWP, so there is going to be a little bit less chip damage being taken. Not going to be completely protected.
I almost wonder if that's why we're not seeing so... No, I actually wonder if that's why we're not seeing so much flawless blocks from AWP. I wonder if he's just happy to let the passive do the heavy lifting on the chip reduction.
Sector. Sector getting punished on the way up is the worst way for it to go. Not only is he going to be gone, and not only will he take a while to regenerate, but the missile doesn't even come down.
Nice flawless block.
Lovely.
Oh, okay. Raw torpedo. Combo. Ooh, nice pickup.
Combo.
Yeah, there's the break.
I love that conversion. I love that conversion very much.
Right, the chip has activated. Oh, ready. Yep. Oh, you know what? That was so smart from Javier. You see AWP walked forward into that. AWP was trying to break, and Javier deliberately delayed the standing 3 so it wouldn't combo. That was
not going to be the first
cheeky.
time that ever happened to Javier. I mean, if you're going to be playing Scorpion with Cyrax, you're going to be used to that situation quite often, I think. What chip damage reduction? So some characters have, like, not necessarily a passive, but something unique to them. Raiden has one where if he blocks enough hits, he will start to glow, you know, a little bit of lightning. And if he does that, he'll take less chip damage.
Yeah, basically when he blocks X amount of hits, he just gets a buff that makes him take less chip. And you know he's got it, because his eyes will be like all lightning. Of all the characters to get it, it's pretty funny how Raiden does, considering what his game plan is with a lot of characters. Ooh, nice choice.
And actually, I do fear that AWP might have done the wrong direction. Calling in Sector and then having the teleport, I think the down or the up might have also conflicted with the missile, because that was nowhere to be seen.
Nice catch off the up rocket. No anti-air. Okay, full combo.
enough hits in that 2-4-2-1 to absolutely guarantee that you built meter for the shocker. So I like that choice. However, that's a full combo for Javier. If you catch someone in the air, most of the time you can still turn it into a 1-2. In this case, we're going to just meaty with it. Here comes the Cyrax. The chip damage reduction is activated. Now, it is still going to take chip. It's just not as bad as it would
good
be.
challenge. Instant break. Has to happen. Oh, okay. Yo, I like that choice to use the launch from the telepunch to go for the charged fireball. And that's just going to connect raw. Okay, well played, AWP. AWP was down this situation before. 2 games down against Chambos, and he made the full set comeback. Oh, that was a beautiful catch.
That's awareness right there. You've seen that situation many a time. Javier with the defensive play and the understanding that he can kind of just wait for that missile. Nothing to fear. Missile coming out a little bit later. Too far away to capitalize, though, is AWP. And now missile on cooldown for quite a while. Yep, release block. Such a risk to do that with the Scorpion cameo when he's fighting. Or with Cyrax cameo, sorry.
I like AWP's confidence in going for the enhanced electric fly. You know, he's getting it blocked a lot, but when it works out, that's a lot of corner carry. It keeps you, I mean, right there, it keeps your opponent on their toes. I respect the boldness to keep going for it. And again, it's not even the chip, it's the meter. I feel like Javier always has a breaker. Nice whiff punish. Oh, wake up down 1. Do you break? You have to, right? Now, AWP, no resources. Again, the down 1, that could have been it. Oh, and this time, a longer range poke. Yeah, AWP's been really good at baiting out these buttons and whiff punishing them, but right at the end, couldn't quite find the same thing.
Scorpions down 3 is such an underratedly good button. And there's the overhead. I was kind of wondering when we were going to see those established to at least make you fear blocking low, because that's it. He's not going to get a combo from that overhead with most of the situations, right? But it's going to at least make you worry about it. Now, full combo here for AWP.
Also, chat, I'm going to quickly say it is about a play and ad. I've been preventing them as much as possible in the middle of gameplay, but this one slipped through. Sorry.
AWP got the 2-4, but just didn't get the rest of it. There was a full combo waiting to happen.
Found it!
Still picks it up!
That was so gorgeous. Oh, let's go AWP.
The boy.
That was awesome.
Vector the boy.
No, that was beautiful.
Bang.
Right, chat. Yeah, it is about playing an ad now. I apologize. I've been making sure they play in between games, but this one kind of slipped through.
Raiden wins.
Is what it is. I apologize. But subscribers don't have to watch them. Just saying. I'm giving that a strong 2. Hang on. Yeah! That's my first strong 2 given in MK1. I actually remembered to do it.
All right.
This game is honestly, chat. I love competitively. I absolutely love watching this game. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun watching anything and everything competitive MK. Like every tournament I watch for this game, I'm having a blast with. It's just such a fun game to watch at a high level for me. I think it helps that I enjoy watching Cyrax, so, you know, that helps a lot. Damn!
That was a risky play.
But the thing is, it is, but Javier has been, on the money with every armored decision so far. I don't think AWP has actually been able to block a single one yet.
Not yet. 1-2 confirm. Give me that spear. And Javier eyeing up all that meter. We're going to spend 2 bars, mate. 1-1-1.
Drops.
Definitely tried to get the air spear afterwards. That's unfortunate, because now you spent all that meter. Missile. More of it on block. Staggered the pressure. You press a button. You're getting opened up.
Saving the fatal blow. Now it kills on confirm. Oh, the duck.
That's it.
And the presence.
Where's fatal blow?
Didn't need to. The awareness to know.
I wasn't sure if it built the breaker.
No,
the awareness.
He knew. No, he knew. But the thing is, it helps that string has a lot of hits, so you have a long time to judge whether they're going to build the break in time. That was really calm from AWP. Now 1 round away from tying things up to 2-all. Actually, I have to update the scoreboard.
Again, Javier caught pressing buttons. These staggered strings that AWP is just letting rock now. Below. The teleport to get away. EX teleport to make it even safer. Covered there by a jump kick. And now, the down 1. You want to try and finally start punishing? No, the missile to make it safe. You want to try and press the button? I'm going to sweep that leg. And even more of that chip. No sector. Tries to anti-air. Partying maybe a bit too hard as now Javier is going to just spend it. Fatal blow. Spend it. Get the damage. Get the situation.
Rare
It's
footage,
going to allow
though.
AWP time. It's going to allow AWP time to get both sectors back. And by the end of this, 2 bars a meter. So not bad for AWP.
That's the main situation, though, for Javier, though. Rare footage of not having bar. No, that's not real. AWP definitely partying too hard there. That actually might be the round, because he did hit sector. That's extra damage.
No flawless block.
That decision from AWP was a risky one, to say the least.
Good awareness from Javier to know that down 2 at least is going to take the damage. It's better than nothing.
Oh no, and a break.
Point.
A break on a special move. Oh, I feel like at some point this just completely got away from AWP.
Yeah.
AWP has just started making some big risks in a lot of situations that they're not necessary.
It's a shame because it was going so well for him, and I feel like just a bit ahead of himself, perhaps.
It's not over. It's not over. AWP can definitely still get the life bar, but on the back foot, the patience from Javier. Okay. Okay. Maybe.
Ow. Wait, sector's back. Missile number 1.
Patience, though. Ooh, the trade. AWP does have fatal blow. Oh, no.
That's it.
Too much.
That is it. I do wonder if the intention was maybe to fly over Scorpion's head there, but either way, Javier takes it. But it was a hard-fought match, that one. So close, and AWP, I feel just letting it slip through his fingers in the final moments.
Now, that match was 100% like full steam ahead for AWP until there was just a couple of, I guess, overzealous decisions that really like it instantly shifted the momentum, like an absolute light switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all AWP's game until it suddenly wasn't. And it very much stayed that way for the rest of the game. Still, though,
hey, look,
almost a tied up set. That would have been sick, but well played from Javier.
I was absolutely in love with that Sector and Raiden combination.
Oh, that was sick.
Lovely,
that was sick.
Set. I'm going to go. I want to go and play that myself now. I'm not going to lie.
Fantastic. All right,
always looking for more characters to play with Sector.
And that now opens us up to winners finals, my friends. We are getting close to the end of the tournament. We're in the later stages. Top 4 is decided. And that now means it is time for winners finals between Fabz and GothamCityGoon. Fabz, who I'm fairly sure is in the middle of commentating Rips Arena as we speak. So that's going to be interesting. I think it's just this one. Of course, GothamCityGoon, aka Sonic Ninja. UK. Up and coming talent. Yeah, love to see it. I love how in every NetherRealm game, there's always players who were just like good before and then just better next time. And I feel like for GothamCityGoon, we've seen that non-stop from game to game. Have you missed the final? No, you are just in time. All right, invites out.
Right, lovely.
Is that Law Corridor in chat? Law Corridor? We'll say chat, any EU enthusiasts in chat want to take part in future weeks? Exclamation point, massive strike. Join the Discord, get involved, where we get our weekly brackets set up on Start GG. That's where it will be. Once again, they started straight away without you. Are you on the way, Ryan? Don't tell me you missed it again.
No, I'm on the way. I
Right,
accepted
brilliant.
it as soon as I could. These people just did it too fast. But you know what? They want to play in winners finals. They're hyped up and they want to play. I can't blame them. But wait time.
Thanks so much for taking this part.
Thank you for the points.
All right.
Round 1.
Damn, they've gone right into it. I've barely had time to reset the names.
I told you. They're feeling it. They're pumped up. Now, I mean, this is going to be fun. Just the nature of both of these different characters and with how both of these players like to approach. Like, Fabz is going to look for that prime opportunity we're going to be obviously seeing GothamCityGoon with the non-stop pressure. It just always happens. Are you going to host Xbox stuff as well? Entirely depends on interest.
God, it really makes
PlayStation
me
is
uncomfortable
just,
seeing Johnny do that. Just summons the low hat and then just does the splits on top of it. No, so basically the whole point of this is to be like pro comp practice, and pro competition is on PS5. So it's definitely going to be PS5 for a while. If we do tournaments on other systems, we'll just have to wait and see. It's not in my immediate plan, but I'm not going to say no. Nice patience. Now, Fabz has been a bit of a life bar destroyer with a good sequence in this tournament. Will this be one of those times? No, a drop. But that really has been the story of Fabz all tournament. Like, drop something, but drop it in a way that you're still, like, in the driver's seat.
That's a reset, baby!
Happy accident, man, I'm telling you.
The name positions are attacking you. We'll try and get that thing that's like the scoreboard for future ones, but it's just never on the top of the priority list, is it?
Oof. That was a turnaround. Flawless, no doubt.
Ready for my close-up.
Yeah, so you only get a flawless victory in this game, I think, if you get a double flawless. But, you know, it's still a flawless in our hearts.
Oh, and Fab, sadly, unfortunately, did the wrong helicopter too. Some unfortunate mistakes that Johnny Cage is going to capitalize on, for sure.
Oh, the challenge. Oh, no up block. Is it just me, or does Kenshi's like blocking animation in like Sento stance look like an up block all the time?
Yes, it does. I have to listen for the sound to make sure I've done it, because I can't look at the animation. I just get too confused.
Oh, there's the whiff punish. Good flawless block.
Honestly, though, GothamCityGoon's use of the back three, I believe, with Cage.
It's
That
normally
whiff
back
punish-
three. I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it is in this game, but yeah. The launcher.
I don't know if
the
I
fast
don't know if it
launcher.
really is. The launcher where he gets his leg really high up. Like, his use of that is so good in footsies. Like, so good in the neutral.
Yeah, sorry, chat. I know the names of the players are, like, not symmetrical or even in the boxes, but... I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can.
I know. I think there is, like, an OBS
Yeah, of
extension
course there is.
thing.
And we've been talking about it for years, and I've still not looked into
We
it.
still haven't done it.
I know it exists. I know it's my fault. And I've just got to accept that.
I just keep forgetting to do it.
Pretty much.
Cage Mansion.
No, I'll tell you what, chat. I'll do it now. Look. Check it out.
3 was last rites.
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
There you go. That's better.
All right.
And then this.
Well. Ooh. That low overhead, no matter what character is enforcing it, it's never not disgusting. And even then, the low hat does not go away on hit, which means that you can still use it to protect yourself. Ooh, the dash in. Neutral duck on the throw,
Nice.
those Fab.
Oh no, drop combo though.
That's tragic. That was an opportunity to really turn it around too.
Chat, I know you ain't giving my production skills a strong 2. Ooh, nice. Yo, Alpinstan, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Anytime you think an overhead's coming, here comes the low hat and bypasses. I think it was because of the running stance.
Yeah, no,
right?
it's because he's immune to fireball. Is it just? It's because it's still there. It just looks strange to me. Ooh,
it did.
oh,
A
stagger
knee
that
and a
mid.
dream. Look at that knee.
Fight.
Oh, forward throw now. Corner positioning for Johnny Cage. What
Oh,
shall I
there it
call
is.
him? What's his real name? John
Carlton.
Carlton. Let's go, John Carlton. Oh, oh,
What?
What?
That was the
hell was
weirdest Johnny Cage pickup I've seen in this game.
that? Well, you had to be defensive now because the Sento stance is back. Good block there.
Nice confirm.
Pretty simple. Wake up, down one.
Oh, no fuzzy. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's over.
We're just going to take it. Take the damage.
I love how originally when like Johnny Cage debuted in the beta, everyone was like, damn, comboing into this fatal blow is really hard. It might be impossible. And now like there's a million ways of getting it off of like juggles or standing strings.
Oh, stop doing the splits in front of a buzzsaw that's right in front of the important areas.
Damn, 2-0 at the moment. Yo, GothamCityGoon has won both offline hyper combo Leicester tournaments that we've done so far. So is he about to win like our first online like open bracket as well? I know we did the subscriber tournament a few weeks ago, but this is like proper open bracket, like open to anyone. And he might win this as well at this rate. I know, obviously, you know, let's not speak too soon, but there's a possibility that that could happen.
Special Agent Takahashi of the FBI.
It's not funny anymore, Cage.
Oh, it's a Hannibal
really...
Lecter thing.
Right? What?
He talks in movie quotes. It's his thing.
Yeah, but that's just straight up Anthony Hopkins.
The FBI.
Census taker once tried to test me. Anyway, corner situation for Cage.
Oh,
looking for that big
another
damage
one of
too.
them unsafe on drop situations.
Did not notice. I was so focused on that really weird intro quote that I haven't noticed Fabz has gone to Kung Lao. Not Kung Lao, Sub-Zero. What am I talking about?
I mean, Kung Lao is the main. Johnny Cage is the there for the ride.
I think so. I think that's a fair assumption. Whee! Oh! Oh! No confirm. Fabz might have tried to. This game has a weird thing, you know. If you try and do an EX projectile and you haven't got the meter, sometimes it doesn't even give you any special.
Oh,
and I think
ending in the taunt! Now, at this point, Goon can literally just prioritize getting any form of taunt out. And even if you take a hit, it's worth a trade.
However, against Sub-Zero cameo with Kenshi, that's going to be...
Oh no! He went too far! Put himself in the corner with a normal.
He's just trying to kick one of the people on the ground.
Nice low.
Reset the Sento stance. Oh, the launcher completely takes it out of the equation. Interrupts the gap, though. That's not real. Oh, neither is that, apparently, as it's going to be even more. All right, full combo. Fabz cannot contest this, cannot challenge it.
Fatal blows in play as well. Yeah, this could be damage.
Both Kung Lao cameos, locked and loaded. There's one, and it's going to regenerate. Already back. We've got two more ready to go.
Anything into Fatal Blow kills, but Fabz is about to... Yep, there's a breaker now. Oh, the armor completely immune. Nice. You know what? I actually love this change to Sub-Zero cameo.
Sub-Zero cameo is a pretty good answer for Kung Lao. It's just being able to bypass that low hat entirely can make a pretty big difference.
Now, the problem is, though, still back to the wall. Yep. Oh, anti-air. That was like as late of an anti-air as I've seen, and it still completely launches.
Or of these mix-ups. The second you block that 2-1, I mean 2-1-4 overhead, 2-1-4 low hat. It's a pretty scary situation to be in, I think.
I could see the cogs moving. They're deciding what to whip punish with.
Forces the breaker, though, and the star power so nearly locked in. The shoulder for the safety. A turn, stealing poke. Oh, no! Combo drop. I do not think GothamCityGoon was ready for that to actually work.
Uh-oh.
Fatal blow time. We break! Get out of here!
I mean, Johnny doesn't need bar to finish off this round. Not with Kung Lao right there. Good throw. Same side. Keeps the corner. Uh-oh.
I mean, what do you do?
No idea. But that does mean that GothamCityGoon is out of the corner now. Oh, hang on.
Oh, surely you're done.
Oh. Damn, Sub-Zero just abandoned him? He literally looked at his half body, looked at it, and just left.
Sub-Zero just turns up, goes, huh? Disappears.
Damn, GG's.
Do you record non-commentary versions of matches? No, it's a tournament. It's on our stream. What's the point?
And you might be able to go through like you know, player profiles and get, you know, the replays and stuff, but most players have replays turned off.
Yeah, people don't like having their matches taken and uploaded.
And that's a 3-0. Winners finals finished. GothamCityGoon now grand finals winners side. It's been a pretty damn good tournament so far.
Stop talking so damn much. No.
We'll try to do that like semi-commentary. We haven't seen Cage Match yet. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot it was coming out.
I thought it was already out and I just hadn't seen it.
But I'm looking forward to watching it because Snowblind was so good.
Snowblind was fantastic. Talk in your deepest voice? I don't know.
I
don't think
can't
can
do
go
that.
way.
Ask me on Sunday of a major event, it'll be easier. Or when I've just like finished a 12-hour flight.
What's that Doom thing that's like, in the first age, like, etc., etc.
Is that Doom or Lord of the Rings?
The age of men is over.
Right, Disarted versus MKJavier. The return of MKJavier.
I feel like if you're British, you can always do a good orc voice. Like if it was like Lord of the Rings.
Why can't we have some meat?
We got... Right, I've got to invite you. Oops, hang on, that's wrong.
Johnny doesn't dominate anything. No, Johnny Cage, I would definitely say is the most dominant character at the moment. He
is the most, I would say, consistently successful competitive character.
Yeah, he's definitely the most successful character at the moment.
I think
Across
Johnny's
the
probably
board.
won the most tournaments.
Yeah.
Now do Gollum. Nobody wants to hear that. I promise you that.
I wouldn't even know.
I'm starving. We haven't had nothing but maggoty bread for free, steak and days.
All right.
How did the Orokai know what a menu was?
I know that line is out of place.
It is eternally out of place, isn't it? Oh, Disarted versus Javier. This should be fantastic.
Scorpion.
All right. Let's see the Scorpion do some more styling. Or Baraka gonna just be stabbing?
Cyrax.
Kung Lao cameo or Cyrax? Ah, fight fire with fire, right?
Forest.
Can combat transmit your disease?
If we're not careful, yes.
A great eye, lidless, wreathed in flame.
Pretty appropriate. No!
What? It's dead, Jim. Baraka Cyrax is pretty good, isn't it, Mr. Frodo?
Cyrax.
Right. I am ready to watch a high damage game.
It is the way of the Asgard.
Damn, they
also
didn't give
play
Baraka
again.
subtitles?
Round one.
Why didn't he get his subtitles? That's not
He
fair.
hasn't got any lips. Well, this will no doubt be a matchup that I'm willing to bet they've probably bumped into each other in Combat League a fair few times, but I mean, this is a matchup Javier will know. If you're a competitive player, you've fought Baraka Cyrax before. That's just how it goes. Just letting it go on its own. Either didn't manage to get the special at the end or just decided to save it and keep it safe. Which, to be honest, I think saving Cyrax in this situation, pretty good. Also, yeah,
Ooh.
that's the knowledge. You block that down forward 2 as Scorpion, you're getting your back forward 2 as a punish. Bonus points if you have Cyrax, because, you know, if you're quick, you can turn it into a combo.
We were saying before about how, like, the go-to answer... Well, I say the answer. The way to play against Baraka Cyrax is to keep him at arm's reach. And Scorpion's normal game plan is very hit and run. You know, he's got that good movement speed, fast back movement, with punish for standing 2, good anti-airs, reactable safety. So Provided you're playing well, I can see it being all right. And not overcommitting. We're not seeing any, you know, jump distance spears or ground fire. Like, Javier is playing very safe. So you kind of need to. And then by the time that bracket opens you up, you've probably built a breaker.
Javier did have the best case scenario round start too. Just a single hit into the breaker immediately. So now it's pretty much party time if you land a hit.
Well, he's got the 2 bars. That kills at this life, I think. Disarted.
Lovely confirm.
I like the adjustment from Disarted. Went for the barrage, had the armor interrupted. Now is going for the less chip damage, but completely gapless down back one instead.
Wake up, jump! We are fearless right now. 1 Cyrax down. Only 1 needed on hit to get a combo into death. Actually, no Cyrax required, honestly, at this point. Especially with Fatal Blow. The back-to-back
Oh,
post.
that could have been it.
They're going to work because of the threat of Cyrax every time. No
Decided
Cyrax
not
here.
to call, yeah. I think actually didn't want to let the breaker come through. Maybe, oh, maybe thought that was going to kill. Yo, Jim Boy, thank you very much for the 2-month prime. Welcome back.
Thank you, everyone, for the support today. It's been an amazing stream. We are, of course, in our top 4 as we speak. Whoever wins this goes into losers finals to face off against Fabz for a run back against GothamCityGoon, potentially. There's that launch. 1 bar, 2 bar, 1-1-1. Oh, didn't hit its mark. Didn't overcommit to the Cyrax, though. So even though the combo dropped, you still have the important cameo.
Oh, the
goes
duck.
in for the grab. A brave duck there from Disarted, who doesn't quite have Fatal Blow.
Oh, dropped the combo, though. Force block, decides to save the bar. I think wants to keep the proximity to breaker.
I would say so.
Oh, the
Delay
dash
into
up.
grab. No meter to extend.
That was such a call out, and that's going to be it. Yep, Fatal Blow.
Scorpion bait that has worked
Right.
for almost 30 years.
Chat,
I love it.
I've got to play an ad now, so I'm just going to play it, and hopefully the in-between the match times will not interrupt. Because that's definitely over. There we go. Nice, that was clean,
Yeah,
man.
It was just so smart. That's such a classic Scorpion maneuver as well, is to jump in at such a time where the anti-air is really likely, and then boom, teleport.
Well, it's also a case of, like, just because you have an option doesn't mean you need to take it. Like, we saw at the end there, Decided went for, a barrage on block. There is a gap. Scorpion can interrupt it with armor, but the armor wouldn't have achieved much. It wouldn't have killed, and it would have put Javier in a worse screen position and further away from breaker. So then built the bar, obviously then has the option, and then can play that reactionary teleport game at the end to get what ended up winning the round. So
Cyrax.
very, very well played indeed. All right, let me just
Your
update the
martial
score.
art style is unique.
It is the way of the Asgard.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. Match 2.
Oh, Wizdrax, thank you for the 4-month prime. Welcome back.
The sheer amount of meter you build from spin into Cyrax, I mean, it's just so dangerous. That meter going towards breakers, EX moves, so much combo damage. The 2-1 with punish as well, Disarted, swinging a bit too hard as 1 bar gets spent, 2 bar gets spent, 1-1-1.
Oh, no.
And again,
Missed the end,
I
only
don't
did
know.
400.
I can't tell sometimes if that's intentional or not, because if it gets spent, you got nothing for the end of the round. But at that point, why spend 2 bars if you're not gonna get all the damage from it? I can't tell. I can't tell.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Empty jump throw. That's gonna be at least a grab combo there for Disarted. Boom. Javier, lovely throw tech on wake up. Eats a 2-1 though. That's going to be big old damage, at least 400, but with the Cyrax attached, we're going to get some more. Dropped the combo, but no punish there from Javier. That was a huge punish waiting to happen. Cyrax called in far too late. You're not going to be safe here.
Can we
1
spend the
bar.
second? No. Nice. Oh, no, dropped it, and that's unsafe. No, actually wasn't. Okay. Was not expecting that to be safe at all.
Could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. Oh, no! Oh my good lord. The fatal blow as well. Boom.
Does that kill, do you think?
I mean, I think you'll survive with a little bit. I think you'll survive with a little bit of health.
It's hard to know. Is it? Okay, yeah. Not too bad. Oh, never mind. Nothing that a quick little low ain't gonna finish off. Damn. And that's 2-0. Dude, Javier has been playing out of just control today.
It's always been Javier's style.
I think this
I feel like
version
the
of Scorpion
threat-
in particular fits him really well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you can play such a careful game. You know, you can be quite selective with how you move around when you choose to go in. And to be honest, I mean, having the safety and the meter build and everything of Cyrax just allows you to not overcommit. You know, that's the big thing, is that you don't have to overcommit to anything. The cameo is a huge part of that playstyle, but
nice
if
confirm.
it's in the game and it works so well for him, then why not?
Well, if you're talking character viability, chat, I think, oof, 500 opening, that's not a terrible way to start the game, but immediate wake up of buttons, Javier's confident. Yeah, so when we're talking character viability, I think too many people look at characters by their own merits and don't factor in the fact that everyone plays with a cameo, you know? Because, like, looking at a character without taking in the cameos that go with them is like doing an MKX tier list without talking about variations. Like, you're not playing them without it. Not really. And even in MKX, you could choose to play variationless. It's just most people wouldn't, because what's the point?
Yeah. That's
like
like artificial challenge. If you're trying to give yourself a challenge.
Like, you have to factor in what cameos work with a character when talking about how good that character is, because they always have one, and they will always have one.
That's a misinput there on the flawless block, methinks, after that. All right, spin time. Really good flawless block there from Disarted. Saves yourself from a little bit of that chip. Another flawless block.
Yeah, Disarted's flawless blocks have been very good in this matchup. Up block.
Whoa.
You do typically
Javier,
have to be careful
he's-
doing up blocks against the Cyrax cameo, though, because up block getting punished with forward throw is like full combo damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was gorgeous.
Lovely stuff.
That was a
Good
meterless
damage
teleport,
too.
right?
Yep.
That was awesome. I've never seen that pickup. Oh, overhead just connects.
In its purest form.
What was that?
I do not know.
That was Disarted trying to bait something. Oh, just a duck getting caught out there. All right, Disarted showing signs of life.
That was a very strange end to the round, if I'm going to be honest. Working out in the favor of Disarted, who's keeping himself together. Like I said, this is top 4. Whoever wins this moves on to fight Fabz in the losers finals.
That helmet puts a shadow on Baraka's face that all you can see is his lower jaw. That's like really creepy.
He looks evil.
Looks like something out of
really
Abe's
does.
Odyssey.
Oh yeah, he does. Put him in a pie.
But I don't think Scorpion's meant to be a rushdown character. He's always kind of been that kind of like fast movement. At least in this game, he's like fast movement, speed, hit and run.
Combat, transmit your
You know,
disease.
that is the you know, very reaction based Scorpion strat.
In all of the modern... In the Netherrealm era, the only game Scorpion I would say is rushdown is X. All of the others, he's more opportunistic.
Yeah.
Oh, then at Rock, got to enforce that spin again just to make you fear the follow-ups. Opens up forward 3-2 as a much safer launch option. Because yeah, you know, you release block against that, you risk taking a lot of damage.
Oh, was that trying to add with down 3? Decide has been really consistent with that today, like jumping at a range that the anti-air is gonna happen, and then just calling out the anti-air with a last-minute spin.
Wonderful timing on that 483
And again!
and an overhead. The
Okay.
break! Javier's so confident. If you lose the round now, that's a horrible breaker. and a horrible feeling. All right, a clean hit will win the round. Cyrax, keep yourself safe. Sets up for a second engagement. Punish.
Ooh.
No!
Surprised that wasn't enough.
However, no last breath in this round.
And there's Cyrax again.
Comes out.
Oh,
The
there's
jump!
no way. Javier actually found that round with like 1,000 cuts, eventually dragged it back. My goodness.
I don't know how that happened. I honestly do not know how that happened.
That is the longest I've seen someone be at pretty much Magic Pixel against a round 1 Baraka and survive.
Man used the breaker and went, look, I don't want to waste this. I have to make sure it counts. And the pickup, the teleport from the right height to set up for decent damage.
Oh, it looks like he grabbed a chair or something with that one. Damn, who needs combo damage? Not Javier.
2-1, getting Scorpion out of danger.
Yeah.
Interruption, none of that.
Oh, Disarted tried to go for a micro duck, did not pay off. Oh, wow. Oh, and the dash up grab. Opted not to spend the bar this time. Maybe saving it for break.
I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Now Disarted spending the meter here. There is no breaker left. A hit into Fatal Blow can still be broken here by Javier, who's jumping.
Nice. Yeah,
and that's
break,
gonna get
you break.
broken.
100% you break.
But with 2 Cyraxes left to go, anything on block, we just risk it all. We risk it all.
On the trade.
One! That is a risky play and a half, to say the least, but working out, still alive and still in.
Now, this is that meter factory. Plus frames,
That's
yeah,
jail.
build some more bar.
The more meter you build, the more teleports you make.
That is so weird how that didn't anti-air. That looked like a perfect time. Whip punish! To be fair, Javier has been getting clipped by that overhead the entire set, but this time he just whiffed. Oh, wow, just meaties with it. I like that choice. What an armor broke the chop chop. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, what was that?
The hell?
Okay,
Started walking
that
in
is
with
not the
grab.
first time Disarted has done that. I don't get it.
You have to break. And now a last chance here for Decided's tournament live. Everything whiffed. Eyes! And the 1-2-2. What a weird situation at the end. But now Javier bringing himself into minimum third place.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I've seen this one. Gross. GG's, man. Dude, well played to Decide. Good showing.
I agree.
I wonder
Well
what it
played.
is. That thing that he does where he basically just like walks at you down and then just like keeps tapping block. Is that just trying to bait something out of you? Is that like, because he does it when he's like walking you down on wake up. Is he trying to make it look like he's going for a move so he can make you do an armored move? Is he like trying to bait reactions out of the, you know, the other player? Because that makes sense in my mind, but I've never seen anyone else do that in this game. And that's
Couldn't
going to
tell
be
you.
that. And that is losers finals now. Locked in. Our top
2
3.
series left.
Yeah, our top 3 is going to be GothamCityGoon in Grand Finals winner's side. And we'll wait for the winner of our next match, which is the losers finals, which is Fabz versus MKJavier, which I believe is actually a run back. Didn't Fabz put Javier in losers earlier on?
Yes. I want to say yes. That does ring a bell.
Fantastic. Right, yeah, I can actually update now and start putting the finals in the tag.
Titanium Tigers posted an hour ago, flying to ECT.
Nice.
Tiger's going to be at ECT. I feel like so many top-level players are going to be at ECT. This is going to be such an insanely good tournament.
I mean, there aren't many offline stops, so, you know, if you're in a position to travel to one, you probably should, if you're a player that wants to make finals, right? Unless you want to risk, you know, risk it all relying on the online tournaments, which, you know, might work for a lot of players. I mean, it will, right? Okay, let's go. I will say, chat, as we go into this losers finals, thank you so much for tuning in today.
Yeah.
This has been a really, at least from our perspective, this has been a lot of fun. Now, of course, huge thanks to all of our players that took part. Thank you to Nuji for handling everything in the back end, as always. And, of course, all of you lovely folks for tuning in and watching. I hope you've enjoyed the show. But know that we are not finished yet. We have losers finals and then grand finals. There's 2 matches left before we officially crown a champion this week. And it should be
I'll
some
be
good
honest.
games.
I'm going to be honest. You know, I've been commentating for a long time. This is the first time I actually got to commentate MK1 properly. Like, a tournament like this with players that we know.
I mean, you helped me with the sub-tournament, but you were doing it on, like, stream perspective.
Yeah, I wasn't able to really commentate that tournament because I didn't have a live feed, so I couldn't really do what I normally do.
Sounded like you
It's
were
been a lot
wrapping
of
up.
fun.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Hey, we are just voicing our appreciation for those that are tuning in. Right. Invite. Joining now.
Update top 8. I will chat one thing at a time. I'm waiting for the lobby to be made so I know who's going to be player 1 first. In this case, it is Javier.
I'm almost here. All right. Scorpion versus Kenshi. And it's going to be Cyrax again. There's a lot of Cyrax here.
Set you on the righteous path.
Cyrax is the best cameo in the game.
Yes, he is. But he just works especially well. What is that peaceful skeleton realm collection of emotes in the chat? I love it. There would have been rain, but Rothor was late by about 5 minutes to sign up.
Genuinely 5 minutes.
Rothor did want to play in this, but was just a little bit late. Anyway, Javier already jumping in and getting some really big damage. Ooh, misses the 1-1-1. Had the Cyrax ready, that probably would have turned into something a lot more monumental, I think. Either way, back to far range. And you can just see that backwards movement. Javier's happy to kind of just sit here chilling.
And then
waiting
again,
for Cyrax to come back.
that hit and run. You run for so long, then you hit. Then you run, then you hit. That is that Scorpion strat.
All right, Sento time. Oh, the down one.
I will say,
down
chat,
one in that situation.
even by most top 8 standards, there was a lot of Cyrax cameo in this top 8. Normally, it's not quite this many, but he's definitely the most common that you see for sure.
Lovely flawless block though to keep yourself alive. Fabz with the anti-air. Oh,
punish.
Breaker has to be used. Fatal blows in play. Ja, come on now.
That was pretty clean.
Fabz. Fabz is just unbelievable today, Mustard. Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna check the predictions. Oh no, it's an old prediction. Never mind.
Oh, the whiff. Damn, Sento is just missing. Now, we actually saw this before. Javier put so much emphasis on attacking the clone that he was actually getting clipped by Kenshi a lot. Oh,
There's
good
a
over.
2v1. It ain't fair. History's written by the winner, says Kenshi. I won this all on my own. Just me and my sword.
Wait, you actually get a combo from this version of Kenshi's back throw too? That's actually sick. So Cyrax gives Kenshi a combo off of both throws. Both back throws, I should say. Punish!
Oh, still manages to punish.
And that's a game number 1.
Fabz just continues to be really impressive. Yeah, Fabz, I mean, pretty multi-talented when it comes to NetherRealm. You know, content creation, a lot of commentary recently. You know, you'll see Fabz do a lot of commentary on the Rips Arena. But, I mean, knows a thing or two about how to play this game at the same time.
I'll be
Just
honest,
a
I
collection.
haven't really seen Fabz play this game that much, but I'm not surprised by what I'm seeing. Like you said, Fabz has been a consistently solid player for a long time. Always saw quite a lot of Fabz. Cassie in the online tournament scene for MK11. Obviously, Kenshi has that same kind of like neutral control, long-range buttons. Obviously, a significantly thicker layer of dirt in this game does Kenshi over MK11 Cassie. But, you know, it's working out.
Oh yeah, I mean, make no mistake, Kenji's busted. He is pretty busted.
I mean, yeah, but it's a tournament. You know what I mean?
Yep.
This is the environment where you should expect to see the best stuff in the game, because you know.
I agree.
They don't. It's not like you get first place for placing the best with a certain character. Like, you know, you gotta win. Not everyone like. But at the same time, not everyone automatically gravitates to top tier characters. There are plenty of people that will just use what they want, and it just happens to be good. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep. I imagine if you can master all of this stuff, Kenji's probably a total blast to play.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, if you can execute all of these weird little conversions and the Sento stuff and everything else, I think it's got to be fun. It has to be fun to enforce. Oh, tries to go into the net and eats a spear for your troubles.
That kills, right?
Yeah,
that definitely kills.
Yeah, there wasn't a huge amount of hits beforehand, so yeah, I reckon so.
Why is everyone tagging the devs on Twitter for nerfs? I mean, what you have to realize is that not everyone is the competitive community or will have a competitive mindset. You know, like there are plenty of people out there that they don't care about tournaments. They don't care about high level. They just don't want to deal with things they don't like. And that's, you know, just as valid of a viewpoint. But obviously we're doing a tournament right now. We kind of come from the competitive side of the community where, I mean, years ago, we were, you know, okay with the high level competitive stuff, and you know, we're still of that mindset. Just because we've been around the competitive space for over a decade, you know? It's just a matter of perspective, I guess.
And there's that backwards movement again. The second the Sento is activated, you know, we're just going to try and disengage and see if we can hit the clone first.
No, Javier's been really good at hitting the clone. In the first set they played, I honestly feel like Javier was going for the clone too much. But I think the blend of when to hit Kenji and when to turn off Sento is a lot healthier in this set. Oh, unfortunate drop. Yeah, there it is again. Yeah. Oh, no spear. Maybe he thought it wasn't going to connect at that height.
Yeah, I feel like there was a moment of hesitation there, because if it does drop, you're punishable.
Yeah, especially at this life, that's going to be the end of the round. Or you have to use your break, and that doesn't feel good.
Walk up grab. 2 bars are going to get spent. Fabz forced to break. Fatal blows in play now, though. Anything with... Oh, wow. I think that was a teleport attempt.
Good block on the overhead. Nice.
Lovely play. Lovely play. I mean, I think there's just a conversation to be had, stream, about, like, people also going on social media to just complain about the stuff they don't like. It's just a gamer thing, isn't it?
I can't think of a game I have followed that hasn't had a large portion of that. Whether it's Pokemon, whether it's been like even non-competitive games with like PvE only. It's just, you know, social media always has a certain degree of complaining. Always will do, I think. I mean, people just vent, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Some people are definitely more nice about it than others.
But again, that's always going to be the case, regardless of the game you're following.
Yeah, well. But now 1 game apiece here in our losers finals. Oh, so many of it, so much chip. And with no flawless blocks at all, that was basically a full combo's worth of damage, and now Javier already on full meter. Keep it nice and simple. Haven't got Cyrax to spend, but we can back off. Who cares about corner pressure? We don't need it. Would rather go back to mid-screen. Oh god, you try to whiff punish, and the death spin still hits you. I think Silver Eye's tweet about our tournament, you know, when the Sub-Zero cameo just totally went off to another realm.
Oh no.
That's getting that's getting a little bit of traction.
Fantastic.
Hey, my fault. Poor old Sub-Zero just had to go get his business done, you know. All right, Fabz. A lot of work to do here, mate. He's covering himself. The ancestors.
Oh,
there's the low. The ancestor woke up. He's too far away to be useful. And he's gone. 10 seconds on the clock as well. Fatal blow.
Oh, that just connected. Not really confirmable. That, however, could have been... Oh, you know what's tragic about that is I genuinely do feel like
Round 2. Fight.
that if any of those wayward hits were like at least committed to for an extra hit of the string, there could have been the confirm. But hindsight, oh no! Fabz had the right idea there. Tried to whiff punish with the projectile just to get some damage, but was too close.
Nice flawless block, but not really going to get much from that situation. There haven't been many flawless blocks on the spin into Cyrax at the moment. And you do reach a point where if you just don't do it enough, that is so much damage that you're taking.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a super easy flawless block, but it is an important one.
All right, Cyrax again. Sento whiffs. Javier's play around this has been so good. Just jump back, create distance, hit the clone. Don't have to worry about it. That's one good thing about Scorpion. His dash movement is incredible. Some of the fastest in the game, including his backwards movement. You pair up his backwards movement with the instant nature of his EX teleport, and you have a really nice hit and run character on your hands. Anyway, full launch.
No, honestly, I think fast back movement is something that is just not talked about enough in this game, especially against the top tiers that you want to keep them at arm's reach, and really good back movement lets you do that.
Yep. Scorpion does a great job of it, especially with Cyrax cameo to make himself safer.
Getting quite close to timeout in a lot of these rounds. Just the nature of how Javier is playing. Getting a life lead, forcing Fabz to chase. And Kenshi does a lot of things well when it's his turn and like he's partying hard. If he doesn't have Sento out, he doesn't have the positioning, he doesn't have the health lead, kind of difficult for him to really bring it back. Again, especially against a character like Scorpion, who will be moving back, making you come to him, make you chase him. I think Javier is consistently playing these matchups perfectly all tournament. I mean, just look at his path, right? He's had to fight Raidens, he's had to fight Barakas, he's had to fight Kenshis, and he's making these matchups look very manageable, time after time.
You cannot trust the Black Dragon, Kenshi.
Black Dragon reference.
It is just wonderful use of the matchup, though. Your opponent, the view Sento stance, the Ghost isn't available anymore. He's in a position where he's not got a projectile of his own. He's quite, you know, he's got more range than you might expect, but he still is melee only, right? He hasn't got a projectile. So I think Javier's going to be in full control when those situations happen. 1-1-1. Nice little ender again. Can't spend the Cyrax, however. We disengage. You'll notice it every single time.
Use it for the combo or use it to just build the life lead on block and build bar at the same time. I mean, look, just moving back. Making Fabz chase all the time. And all Fabz can really do against that is just go for those projectiles, those overheads. But they're not the fastest thing in the world. And obviously, if we're talking reactions from Scorpion...
Just playing the matchup incredibly well. Like,
I mean, it's pure runaway. It's denying Kenshi. I mean, look, clean anti-air. It is just 100% denying Kenshi the ability to start what makes him so strong. And this is again where, you know, Cyrax with Kenshi, again, we know it's got crazy offense, throw combos, you can get Sento on block, but if you're never close enough to do any of that, the cameo's not really doing anything for you. Again, Javier's just playing the matchup as a whiff punish. I'm not gonna lie, this might be over. Yeah. This might be over.
Fabz has played wonderful all tournament, but looking pretty lost right now. I mean, you can almost see the cogs moving in his head, like, what do I do? You know, what do I do in this situation? I can't chase, I can't catch my opponent, I can't hit my opponent. My opponent gets within range.
Is that gonna kill?
Damage over time!
It did!
Damage over time!
Oh, and that is GG's. So fun fact about that damage over time, chat. As far as I'm aware, that is the first time that an applied damage over time can kill in a NetherRealm game. Normally, damage over time that you apply to someone takes them down to magic pixel cannot kill. And damage over time that you put on the screen can kill, because in theory, you can move away from it, you can avoid it. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure I'm not, that's the first time that applied damage over time can kill. Is that EX ground fire. And that's pretty strong.
And I think the reason EX ground fire is able to kill is because it does about 6 damage on its own, and a further
60
I believe
damage, sorry, but yeah, 6%, 60 damage, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It does like essentially 6%, but then a further less than 1% over time. Like whatever the game would dictate as that tiny value, it does damage over the time, but it's barely noticeable except for that specific instance where Javier knew it would work.
Right, chat.
Like that's awareness, mastery of a character. Then.
I am going to set up for grand finals. I'm going to run an ad. I actually need I need a bathroom, so I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'll be super quick. I'm going to run an ad, set up the lobby. It's grand final o'clock. I'll leave you with Ryan for a bit.
Haha, you're stuck with me now, stream. Aren't you lucky?
All right, invites are out.
Grand finals time. One more series left to go. But yeah, it's been a wonderful day. It's been really good matches. Javier has just been on it tonight.
No, Javier has been the
on it.
absolute crowd favorite, at least for me.
It's just lovely to see a Scorpion of this caliber.
Hell
So
yeah.
many people say that Scorpion is this absolutely terrible character, but you know, I know he's probably not going to be the absolute greatest in the game, but just seeing Scorpion played like this, it's just a treat.
Well, it's kind of difficult to play him like this too, because you have to be so reactive and patient.
But here we go. GothamCityGoon on the winner's side, which means that if this 3 out of 5 is won by him, it will be tournament over. Double elimination, though. So if Javier wins this 3 out of 5, we have a reset, and we go again. But I've watched a lot of Javier over the years, and Javier has run it back, has reset bracket, has done kind of almost anything that you need.
He does have a lot of work to do. That's the main thing. I guess a player like GothamCityGoon, like, you have to run it back. I get in this matchup too. Like, Johnny does close the distance much better than a lot of characters, especially with the loud cameo. But we'll see. We will see. We have seen Javier be able to take it to just about every crazy matchup so far. But final boss, Johnny Cage Lau. In my opinion, the best Johnny Lau in the business.
God, that reversal shadow kick. It is just the one-size-fits-all punish at jump distance, isn't it? Takes the trade, knowing there's likely going to be some kind of punish lying in wait to build up star power. Javier spending meter on that. I mean, like, not the riskiest thing in the world.
Once the comeback.
That is incredibly risky.
Reset.
Is it going to work? Oh,
Force block. Oh, tried to throw too far away and gets the jailing off the poke. That was a full life comeback and a half.
All because GothamCityGoon when I'm going to sacrifice a bit of damage to build up star power, and it led to the entire round.
Damn,
what
that's
a
actually
risk
crazy.
It was. Mustn't have felt very risky at the time, but Javier is saying, okay, wake up, mate. We're starting off strong.
Nice armor. Oh, I love that choice. That was
Pure
so
awareness.
Yeah, that was good because that will punish it, and obviously you can't get armor broken by that low hat by itself. Oh, get clipped by the overhead. Oh, but a rare drop into punish.
I like the choice of EX teleport there just to be a little bit safer too. All right, mix-up time. The hat's going to be back. 2 charges, flawless block now, shutting down that damage. Low hat, number 1.
Oh, walks straight into a standing 2, though. Oh, there it is. Okay, MKJavier, 1 on the board.
Yeah, this Scorpion just isn't messing around. Like, I am liking what I see so much right now. And it's just, look, I totally understand that a huge part of this does always boil down to death spin and then the Cyrax on top. And it opens up this play style of Scorpion so much. But that comeback in the first round, you know, such a small decision. You'd think, I've got almost this full life lead. I'm going to go in for my star power. Yeah, I'll take a combo, but it's fine. I'll be fine. Comeback happens. The rest of the game doesn't go in your favor. 2-0. It's like, what? What happened?
That's true. That's the first match lost for GothamCityGoon in the whole tournament. It came on the back of a full life bar comeback. Interruption.
Gonna have to really try and crack into this time and a place style, you know? Javier doesn't go in unless he's absolutely confident. There's gonna be something on the back.
That was
overcommit.
Absolutely beautiful way of avoiding that low hat too.
Yeah, it was. Understood, though, that the jump kick knockdown was a bit too far away. You can sometimes overcommit to that 2-1, and it misses, and you just get punished for it. It's a horrible, horrible thing to happen. Doesn't spend Cyrax. Opts to save Cyrax for the block pressure on Wake Up, and that's a great choice.
I feel like that was actually maybe just like going, I'm going to lose the round, let me build up some star power. But we haven't actually seen huge star power usage in this tournament. One thing, though, is Javier is, again, getting that life lead and then just forcing Gotham to go in. Because, again, Johnny Cage, he wants to get in, but I said before, Johnny has an easier time getting in. He does if Low Hat is a threat, but it looks like Javier, because he can have that instant air teleport whenever he wants, right? He can just react as long as he's off the ground. That avoids it really well.
Unless you have the reactions of an absolute god, instant air EX teleport is very hard to challenge. And in this matchup, Cyrax is giving you so much meter. You have it on tap. You never have to worry. In this case,
nice.
though, dash in throw. Javier looking really good on the verge of a 2-0 at the moment. Flawless block. Fatal blows ready.
Oh, that was risky. There was no Cyrax ready either. Okay, there's the duck this time. Now we get the punish. Okay, spending the fatal blow. Just getting the damage on the table. This will bypass the building up of the breaker originally. But now there will be a break on the other end. But with the health that's left, that could be potential chip damage territory. But at this life, GothamCityGoon really has to watch out for the armor. Never mind.
Oh!
Never mind.
Just a back 3. Okay. With now Javier 2-0 up. I was looking at the resources and I was thinking, right, after this fatal blow lands, Javier is still going to be in a good situation. Cyrax is fully locked and loaded. All 3 bars of meter. I was thinking, how is he going to spend it? Literally spent nothing, just did a back 3 and it worked.
With how Javier has been using that like low, you would never assume it's as death on block as it is. Because there are even situations that Cyrax won't jail from it and can't reach, and it's still just hitting every time.
With Bihan, but I've got the perfect title. Scorpion's Revenge.
Meta humor. They already made that film. See, that film exists.
And Johnny Cage, no, he is in it. Oh! Alright, first hit goes to GothamCityGoon. And it's not going to stop the chip.
No, but you'll notice the
meter build, I guess, is more accurate.
That's what I'm saying. The flawless block isn't stopping Javier from doing that because it's the meter build. Because then you get a hit and then you dump it into this damage. Ouch.
Just shy of 470. And it forces the break out there from Johnny Cage. Cyrax, still ready. Again, of course. Flawless block, but that's not going to stop that meter build. And that meter build means combo damage. That means EX teleport.
I mean, just cannot find any way back in this neutral. Javier gets a life lead, sits on it from full screen, forces you to go in, reacts to what you do. This has been the game plan pretty much the entire set, and it's been working out so well.
Happy to play on the clock too. Oh, there's the teleport and a reset point. GothamCityGoon is just looking like, look, what is our game plan? You know, how do we conquer this? How do we work around it?
Oh my
2-1,
god.
and the hit confirm.
I mean, this is the best I've seen someone... Helping. No, genuinely, this is the best I've ever seen someone playing around Lao cameo. Easily. It's making it look straight up not useful. Which is insane to think about, considering how good that low hat projectile is. It's like the best projectile in the game next to Reiko shurikens. Oh, again, jumps over but cannot get damage. Okay, this is that's it. That's a reset for sure. That's gonna be reset bracket. Yep.
All right, give us some style. Give us some style. 1-1-1, Cyrax. Yeah.
Damn, dude. And that's a reset bracket already.
Now I see. I think you hit the nail on the head, though. The Lao cameo, which is weird to even say this, Javier is making it so Lao just does not exist. A low hat is not having a chance to be used up close, because when we get up close, it's Scorpion range, it's Death Spin range, it's Cyrax on top of it. It's pushback where Cage can now no longer do anything. At the same time, we're not even seeing it at distance because the threat of you just flawless block it or you instant air teleport, and you've always got meter for those EX moves that can work around the Lao cameo. More armor of the back forward too. We're seeing that a fair amount.
Must remain so, Cage.
But look at this path that Javier has had, even in this top 8. Versus Raiden, 3-0. Another Raiden, 3-1. Disarted Baraka, 3-1. Fabz, Kenshi, 3-1. And now a 3-0 over Johnny Cage. And obviously, I don't mean to take away from the characters, from the players, sorry. I'm just saying, these are literally the top of the tier list that everyone is considering. And he is just one by one working his way through the lot with Scorpion. And before anyone says it, I know everyone's going, yeah, it's because he's got Scorpion cameo. But that's the game. Or because Cyrax cameo, but that's the game, you know? You use what is at your disposal to make the comeback. And Scorpion, a character who so many have just written off as just not good, Javier is just looking so used to and ready for these matchups. I mean, this does not look like a bad character in the hands of this player.
I'm just seeing a lot of options.
Put the time in, man. Put the time in. Put the time in and would be learn.
I knew.
And the results will come.
Javier would be bringing this style. You know, because from day one, I saw Javier already playing different cameos, but it was always Scorpion, 100%. And it's been, you know, about a month now. I'd say a month of constant grinding this character and all the various matchups. A Combat League demon. You're going to fight these matchups all the time. Now,
if you're playing Combat League in Season 1, you are playing Johnny, Raiden, Baraka. You know, like, these are characters you're seeing all the time, especially Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage is probably the most common, I would say. But at the same time, you know, again, not to take away from the players, GothamCityGoon, yeah, playing Johnny Lau, but the first Johnny Lau I saw has been really pioneering this team since day one, has won both hyper combos, like, convincingly offline with some, you know, pretty solid players in attendance, and again, is always in the Rips Arena, the online, takes a round, and we're talking as if this tournament is already over. It very much is not. That's a round on the board for GothamCityGoon. We could definitely see the turnaround.
This is our first match post-reset. This is a fresh 3 out of 5, and it's the final set of the whole tournament. Ooh,
that parry has consistently just not worked. Again.
That parry. So much meter being taken, and now very little chances to break on the back of that. Shadow kick. Looking to chase it down now. Javier doesn't believe the 2-1's going to hit, so we're going to commit it into spin just in case. The hat's going to go the wrong way, so we haven't got to worry about that. Another answer of EX teleport versus low hat of the Kung Lao. Look at that movement.
Oh, God. That is the GothamCityGoon that we know.
Oh, but again, overcommit! Overcommit! Why would Serena be banned? She's not banned.
Oh, that's it. That's the game.
Hasn't been used.
Is that enough? Yeah, definitely. That was a much more competitive game, though, to be fair. A fella in chat said they saw someone put the comment Rip Serena, so like, wait, is she banned? But no, she's not. She's just kind of fallen off a bit.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
She's still good with a good number of characters, but she's not kind of the, you know, kind of default throw onto any character cameo that people were kind of using her for in the first couple of weeks. Now,
she was always going to be good in that first week, you know. She was always going to be good in that first week.
Now, this is pretty much this is one of those crucial points. It puts Javier ahead in the set for the first time now. Obviously, you know, we saw the reset bracket, but all that does is tie things up. This is now Javier being 4 games to 0 ahead now over GothamCityGoon.
My brother was an asshole too. One of the few things we have in common.
Yeah, you still see Serena with like Smoke, Ashra, Sindel. She definitely still sees some play. Punish. Good for the first hit too. Damn, that was like really clean forward movement, but that's Scorpion standing too. The great equalizer. Stop moving at me.
I mean, I love the 2-1 for that. It's so good because, you know, GothamCityGoon has been finally thinking, right, I'm going to try and establish now and try and cover in some distance, but even a slight amount of backwards movement of Scorpion, because he's fast, the far-reaching properties of 2-1, they help that style so much. But now full combo, nut punch to end, 402 damage plus frames, expected maybe a button there, Kung Lao coming in, and GothamCityGoon starting to fight back just a little bit more. Was getting so overwhelmed before the reset. Oh, overcommits to the launch, and actually fighting his way back out. Purely a combo breaker, absolutely.
That to me just seems like a 2 for 3 bar trade. No way.
Reaction!
Oh my god.
My god!
Oh
He
my
knew!
god. That was so clean.
Incredible reactionary fatal blow. Incredible!
That's that armor kicking in. That's what it's there for. To also have the calculations, knowing he was going to survive not only the shadow kick, but probably the low hat too.
All right, the cage party begins again, but the wake-up armor. Javier just fought on his way back out. Dash in grab. I mean, I don't hate that decision because you're so used to buttons into spin. The threat of the grab becomes a little bit easier. Oh my lord, the recovery frames of the parry. Who knew it had recovery frames? All right, meaty spin again. Flawless block with the Cyrax. Not going to stop the meter build, but it is going to stop the health just a little bit. There's that backwards movement for another time, and oh,
There it
hang
is,
on.
finally.
Hang on.
Punish? Yep. And the instant wake up with it again. Javier is just so comfortable.
I think you're dead.
I think that's dead.
Oh, no,
yeah.
no.
Oh,
Tries to wake up spin! Tries to wake up spin! But it doesn't work! And now 2-0 here for Javier, who's one game away from winning our very first massive strike.
You know why that didn't work, though? It's because those invincible reversals and wake up, they can only account for one attack. And because that thing hits multiple times that fast, it's going to plow right through it. Like, if that was a single hit, that would have worked. But because it was the spin that just hits constantly, not a chance. And that now means that GothamCityGoon has to run it back 3 in a row.
Scorpion, Cyrax, Kung Lao, the Great Hall.
That's a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Especially versus an opponent who just dominantly reset the bracket against you at the same time.
It's because like, we keep getting like close rounds, and then Javier just has like this next level clutch.
It's just an unbelievable level of player endurance.
Yeah.
And that does stem from, you know, I've been watching Javier for years in online Mortal Kombat, and this is just something I expect. It's back in the MK11 days, the PlayStation days, whether it was open series, fight nights, whatever they would call it, Javier was in there, and Javier was always playing and getting far and resetting the bracket versus people and going the distance and having these game 5s and just seemingly never running out of steam.
I think there's a certain degree of when you get into grand final loser side, like you understand how many games you have to. Oh, wait, hang on, that didn't work at all. You understand how many games you have to win, and you just kind of have to accept that. And like you said, you know, we haven't really seen much of any of Javier offline, but in the online tournament realm, he is a veteran by now.
Very unusual though that Cage with the parry there. He kind of just
I've never seen that.
move. Never seen that encounter.
Oh, big jump
around
kick.
on the
There
board.
we go.
Yeah, huge jump kick actually, and just rushing down, not giving Scorpion any room.
Well, you have to
Easy.
remember, a
Like
lot
that.
of these matches we've seen in this grand final, like it's 5 in a row losses, sure, but a lot of these games are really close, and it's like Javier's just making ridiculous comebacks. If GothamCityGoon can like keep a hold on these life bars a bit more, and those comebacks don't happen, then we've got ourselves a more competitive, even match. And this match could
was
be
a
the beginning of it.
very
Yeah.
comfortable turnaround.
But if we say that, is it over? Yeah, it is. All right. No comeback this
That's
time.
it.
Maybe now they'll remember you. Brutality.
All right. Okay. We are
Johnny
not
Cage
finished.
Wins.
That's a hell of a turnaround, if you ask me. We talked about this earlier. I think it was AWP versus Chambos, actually. Being able to get a turnaround in that fashion and being able to dominantly bring momentum back into your favor when you've just basically lost 5 matches straight, that's a big deal.
Jake hit the
So at the very
button.
least-
What button? Oh, hang on. I know what button. Fuck.
Scorpion, Kung Lao, Cyrax.
That's the only button I've got.
I heard that on my end.
Oh, yeah, you didn't hear the censored version. Yeah. Rip. Too bad.
No, I heard you just cut off. It muted you.
Brilliant.
Fight.
Oh, nice little turn stealer there. Getting hit by the low hat made the jump whiff.
I know, that is unfortunate.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Chat, if you believe in Javier, he needs your energy. Do not let GothamCityGoon run this setback.
I mean, it's looking pretty good for the Johnny Cage at the moment.
But it's only a round. It's only a round. It can definitely swap away. Always. Oh, punish!
More of that low hat action. Javier has to make a
Nice.
choice. Oh, never mind. Full screen spear. We hit those.
No, that's a
and we get our
morale
damage.
breaker, though. If you need to, like, stay composed, getting hit by Raw Spear at that range... Oh, no way. Okay, that undoes it. That undoes it. Any morale lost is
bad.
back. Oh, and the taunt! Oh, it's full! He's got star power.
It's full.
And there's no break on Javier, and he's back to the wall. This could be dangerous. Yeah. Teleports out of the corner. Missed flawless block, but that was preemptive.
All right, lots of meter build at hand. Again, that low hat. Not the worst thing in the world. It means Javier can't press the advantage off that back 3.
Oh, damn.
Flawless blocks. But then immediately gets opened up.
Now, we haven't really seen much star power from GothamCityGoon, but the thing about star power is that all it takes is one good activation and the round's over. That happened again!
Again, constantly ending up in the wrong place. What is going on with that move?
I think it's because the standing 2 hits so far away. Yeah, and that's a clean out. Yeah, and that is now tournament point. But maybe not. Maybe we tie things up. This is a pivotal round.
Star power is still ready. And GothamCityGoon is 1 hit away from just getting a breaker, or all 3 bars, depending on however you want to spend it, really.
That quick little backdash out of plus frames into standing 2. Javier really wants something juicy here. Again, tried it again.
But couldn't really whiff punish the standing 2. That's a very unusual string, really. They trade in the air, but I would say that benefits Javier temporarily. The down 1, shut it down, eats the mid, has to break. Now, star power, that is your avenue to high damage.
Oh, that was huge. Huge mistake from Javier. We don't need Bar to take this life. Good block on the overhead. Did it again.
Doesn't want to risk releasing block. Doesn't want to risk it.
Doesn't
There are
have this.
so many spins that can
my
be had.
God.
Lovely reverse throw. Cyrax.
All right.
Is it going to be a final game or is it going to be the end of the tournament?
Yep, just wants the meter build. I don't think GothamCityGoon is going to get a breaker by the end of this. The next opening wins, potentially.
Do not get hit by a spear right now. It will be game over. Especially with 2 loads of Cyrax ready to go.
Oh, that jailed. Yep. He got it.
Punish!
Do
fatal blow.
not drop this. No, that's it. Oh, we're going to game 5.
That was a absolutely clutch as anything parry.
But
And that's
again,
enough.
How many times have we seen that parry just not work? It whiffed, it's connected, and then not landed at the right spot. But there's clearly a reason that GothamCityGoon has been going for it. He knows it's an answer to the spin. And in that instance, if he was like 99% of us, I know certainly I would be, to go, no, it's not working, I'm just going to stop doing it, wouldn't have won that round. The confidence to know this will work, this is the right thing, and I'm going to do it, win the game. Game 5. What's up?
It's a game 5. Press the button.
Game 5. I don't know what else to say. I can't improv, sorry.
I thought you had the button. The thing you did last. Oh, the joke's lost. I thought we were on the same wavelength with that.
I don't remember what I did last time.
You pressed the thing that bleeped you out.
Yeah, I did just now.
Oh, never mind. It didn't mute it for me then.
Great.
Damn, I ruined it. I ruined the whole joke. Final match, though. That's all we know between these two. And this is post-reset. This is the final match of the entire tournament. Escape failed. Cyrax being spent. All right. Decent damage to kickstart this series then, Jay.
Ooh. Okay, just 2-1. Just raw. Oh my god, that was a Johnny Cage jump kick exclusive angle, I think.
No, I missed. Risky.
No!
Still active!
No.
Still active! How is it active?
Oh, they're laughing at you. The crowd's laughing. Oh my god,
Delayed
just a raw launch. Does that kill?
And there is Cyrax.
No, drop
the combo!
Okay,
Dashing
hang
grab.
on. No, that's still not death. That's still not death. But chip damage is now a threat. Wait. What? That hits
It is
off the
active.
floor?
The EX one is pretty active.
That's kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie.
It has no hit animation, so it's normally
okay,
not great.
Okay, hang on. No. This could be the start of a disastrous sequence for MKJavier.
Good blocks on the low. Tries to go in.
Dangerous.
No
Plus
block.
frames. Plus frames.
Good
Yep,
block
challenge.
on the low. No, whiffs the grab.
We might be going to a final round.
All right, another sequence.
Oh.
Low hat.
Oh, the grab
Reverse
this time,
throw.
the tech.
That tech is absolutely game-changing and pressure. Both players, full cameo, full meter, final round. That's it.
Okay, they're all mid, but this time keeps it safe, so not a huge amount of damage. Okay.
Not gonna break those. We're not gonna break those.
They are gonna... Oh, no, this is gonna add up. This is gonna add up. This Half-Life gone already.
no!
Half-Life gone already. Just a special moves. Oh, hang on! Massive start for Javier. Back to the wall, but next hit could potentially win. Oh, the whiff again!
No breaker. There's no breaker available. All right, Kung Lao mix-ups begin. Low hat. I definitely think that we were baiting an armored reversal there. No break from Javier because he knows. Wait for it to be monumental.
My God, no idea. I think he considered it. He wanted it.
Oh,
no way!
overhead!
No way!
You've got a break. Oh, that jump in could have been it. A grab. No break either.
Fatal blow, though, Ketchup. Fatal blow! No whiff punish.
Low hat. Another low hat. 3. Looking to make it 4. Got a flawless block.
Get it!
Flawless
Got the
block at the end.
Teleport's a threat. Teleport manages to find the jump kick. My God, GothamCityGoon even tried to go for the sweep as well, but didn't press the right button. GG's. That is going to be it for MKJavier. Oh my God. That could not be any closer if it was scripted. My goodness. Oh my
That was
God.
just a thoroughly ridiculous finals. It's been a great tournament in general, but the Scorpion Gauntlet from Hell in this top 8.
No,
And
that,
shout outs to
that
Gotham
was...
City Goon for making it that close and being able to bring it to that final game. But I mean, all the props in the world have got to go to Javier after that. I mean, to still, to this day, specialize with only Scorpion. No other characters, just Scorpion. And get through an entire bracket, sent to losers before top 8. A losers run into grand finals, dominantly reset in the bracket. GothamCityGoon managed to make it so much closer post reset.
No, man.
However,
I've got
Scorpion's still right at the end.
I've got to say it, like, nothing but huge props and shouts to GothamCityGoon. You know, what a UK player, really dedicated, you know, has made the trip to our 2 offline locals. He's not from Leicester, but he makes the trip in every time. Playing online, getting grand finals winner side, but of course, the ultimate obstacle for the day for everyone in this bracket ended up being MKJavier. With that, some of the absolute, actually not even some of, for me so far, this has been the best Scorpion gameplay I have seen in this game. He had the gauntlet to run through. You know, we are talking the most common competitive characters right now. He had to beat competitive level players of all of them. He had to defeat, you know, AWP, Raiden, Disarted, Baraka, GothamCityGoon, Johnny Cage, Fabz, Kenshi. Like, my man had the competitive gauntlet with Scorpion of all characters and managed to bring it through to the very end. What a GG and what a well-earned win. Thank you very much, everyone, for supporting him. Thank you, Javier, for playing. Thank you, GothamCityGoon, for a great grand final. This was a good time.